Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use and is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody which doesn't infringe a copyright under 17U.S.C. 107.
Fair use reaction. Blackmail Advice TV. We in the building. Let's go.
Ringo TV.
Welcome to Blackmail Advice TV. I'm your host, Ringo. We are back again with another one. Yeah. Blackmail Advice TV, the best reactionary channel on YouTube, providing you with the best commentary and criticism in the game. Now, class is in session. Pull up a chair. Grab your notepads so that we could get down to business. We're dealing with the delusion of modern women, explained, episode 4. Now, as a man in today's day, you already done know that the game has been rigged. You know that the game has a lot of problems. And for whatever reason, a lot of us brothers, we're walking through this life and we're not understanding how to move. We look at women and we assume that, they're doing all the right things. And sometimes you have women that act like they are, on your side. You have to understand that a lot of women are going to feed off of the energy that you pretty much have. Some women will feed off of your pain. Some women will tell you what you want to hear. It's a lot of vampires in this world. A lot of energy grabbers, a lot of leeches and bloodsuckers that take your soul, take your energy, strip you of your manhood, emasculate you. On social media, at times, you may see modern women that may, preach a good word, and it would sound like if they are, helping you brothers. You have to understand that they're not trying to help you, they're trying to help themselves. A woman can only be faithful to one man. A woman can only be loyal to one man. Women are not going to be online trying to save you brothers. This is something that a lot of you guys just don't understand. Even on YouTube, I see this happen every day and I just sit back and laugh. I sit back and laugh when I see men paying women thousands of dollars to tell them stuff that they should already know. And you guys support women so much, not realizing that you're getting played. It's a sad situation of how the hustle go, but hey, could I blame these modern women for hustling you clowns? You guys literally have no sense of when you're being played. And that's why they're easily able to, come in and infiltrate male spaces and just get the bag because you guys are suckers. It's just that simple. Imagine a grown man supporting women, trying to go to a woman to get information on how to be a man. You guys are pathetic. There's no way you're winning in the real world. There's no possible way that you're winning as a man. You can't be. No, you can't. There's no way. Grown men should not be going to women for any advice, for any game. Imagine that. You're going to a woman, sitting down at her feet, at her table, bowed down, trying to get information on how to be a man. You got women that be on social media acting as if though they care about you brothers, like they're concerned with what you're going through. Bro, you are being played. You're a sucker. I'm just keeping it a buck with you. A woman is not going to give a damn about you. She cares about her household, her family, her situation. Do you understand me? She's not going to be concerned with you. She's going to be concerned about her situation and what she got going on. She cannot offer you anything. But the way I see you guys supporting women, but you don't support the brothers, is pathetic. It's sad. It's almost like being at the strip club. It's sort of like being in a situation where you're at the strip club and you're paying women for a dance. A lot of times you guys, you be doing what you're doing, and these women, they don't give you anything in return, and it's like you're having some sort of relationship with women that really don't give you anything. It's like a virtual sort of relationships that you think in your heart of hearts that this woman somehow is with you. You think that somehow she's in support of you. You think that she really favor you, but she really don't. She just uses you to do what she need to do. And unfortunately, every now and then I get sent videos and, people try to help out with the reactions and to provide information so that I can make videos and put out some different content. So I was sent this particular individual, and at first glance, it appeared as if though she's speaking towards women. But, I always do my research because, again, I don't trust no woman. I don't. And you're not supposed to as a man. Any man that put all his trust in a woman is an idiot because you're going to lose. And every man learned the hard way. You just don't put trust in women. You don't do that. Women are emotional. Women are going to change like the weather. Their emotions change. It goes up and down. Today they like you, they love you, then they hate you. Then they hate you, then they love you, then they like you. Then they want to be your wife, then they don't want to be your wife. Then they want to leave. Now you're broke. Now you got a little wee-wee. Then again, they're in your bed. Now they're doing this. Then they have your baby. Then they're doing this. Then they leave. It's an ongoing situation. So we have to guard our spirits as men and know how to move in these streets so that we're able to be successful and don't just go off of what women say. Women are supposed to be talking to women. Bottom line, brothers. Women are supposed to be talking to women, not men. Do you understand me? See, the game is all messed up. A lot of you guys, you frequent female platforms and you sit there in class listening to a woman. It's a shame. I watch these things on social media because I'm in the YouTube streets, so I see what's going on. And these women know they're taking advantage of you. I could call them out all day, but for what? You guys are not going to listen to me. So I speak in subliminal messages. Even the women know who I'm talking to. They know, they all know. That's why I'm making it very plain and clear. Women are supposed to talk to women. Women are supposed to be rebuking women. Women are supposed to be correcting women. Do you understand me? But what I find interesting about a lot of these platforms with women is that women are not the ones following these platforms. It's just men. And the reason why men are following these platforms is because these men are seduced by these women, and that's the problem. These women are not helping you, brothers. These women have become your eye candy. You have become a sucker, a beta male simp. I see brothers dropping $100 bills every single minute. I'm like, bro, what exactly are you paying for? You got brothers out here putting in work, guiding the men. You don't support them, but you support women. What are you doing? What's going on here? What's the matter with these men today? And I realize it. You guys are just suckers. You're easy to manipulate. And this is why women are winning, because you're a clown. We have these classes all the time where we talk about real issues that men are supposed to be literally gathering themselves with. But you guys don't want that. You want to watch some titties. You want to see some woman dressed up provocatively. You want to see some skin, some curves. You want to see a woman with a filter on her face. You guys are so pathetic. It's sad. It's really sad that grown men are doing these type of things. Y'all really think that these women care about you. Brothers, none of these female creators care about you, brothers. None of them. They don't care about you. See, I got to call it out and make it plain and clear because I could see the hustle. You know what I'm saying? Some brothers on YouTube is pretty much exposing the situations that's going on, and that's cool. They all know who they are. But at the end of the day, this is sad. A lot of you guys are getting taken for a ride. Men belong in classes where men are teaching, not women. You guys complain so much about what women are doing and this and that, but yet you're supporting the platforms helping modern women to grow. This is crazy. It doesn't make any logical sense. you would want to invest your dollar and your time and resources into the brothers that are putting in the work. But instead, you guys are building up future Oprah Winfreys. That's exactly what we're doing right now. You got a lot of men that are building up future Oprah Winfreys, future Jenny Jones, future Ricky Lakes. These are the kind of men that are out here. They're building up the voices of women rather than you building up the brothers so that we have many stations where men are able to proclaim the truth. Instead, you clowns are financially supporting female voices. And then when those female voices get to a certain level and they no longer need your support, oh, guess what? They're going to change their talking points. They're going to change their message. And now it's going to be all about them speaking against you. And you're going to feel so bad to know that you invested all your time, all your money, all your resources, and you ain't get nothing in return. Instead, you created a new Oprah Winfrey that is going to speak against us brothers. This world is so evil. I cannot stand the fact that you brothers are this weak, that in today's day, 2022, you got thousands of men supporting female voices when none of those women are speaking to women. They're just speaking to men. Think of this. Think of an auditorium filled with 1,000 men and there's no women in the building. Think about exactly what that looks like. No woman is hearing anything. No woman is being edified. No woman is learning anything. So guess what's happening? All of you brothers are sitting there listening to a woman fill your mind up with a bunch of garbage. You're feeling good about this because of all your pain, all of your misery, all of your trauma, all of your hurt. And after you walk out of that auditorium, the women out there in the world are still the same. The women in the world never changed. Because the woman that you're listening to is not speaking to the women, nor are women following that woman. But you brothers believe that because the woman is telling you what you want to hear, that somehow, some way it's affecting women. It's not affecting nothing. You're getting played. Women are supposed to teach women. Women are supposed to correct women. If you look at all of these female creators, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, all they do is try to gather a male audience. Why? Because they tickle your ears. They tell you what you want to hear. And then what they do, they got to use the filter. They use their body. They use their breasts. They use everything on their bodily structure to keep you enticed. Do you understand me? And what you end up becoming is a trick daddy, the type of guy that just pay women to come on camera, and they're not teaching you brothers nothing. No matter how much she tell you what you want to hear, brother, always understand this one thing. The women are not learning nothing from her. So that means women will always remain the same. Why? Because she's not teaching them anything, because there's no profit. Listen to me, brothers. There is no profit in a woman teaching women to do right. She's not going to get that support. But what women figured out is, let me try to do what men are doing. Let me try to go follow what the male creators are doing, the men that speak about women issues. Let me try to do the same thing that they're doing. And since I look pretty, since I have titties, since I have a body, somehow, some way, they're going to support me. And that is exactly what I see. I see you brothers that are supposed to be mature men supporting various female creators, and you emptying that wallet heavy. But you don't support none of the brothers. That's crazy. You brothers spend more time in the classroom of a woman, not because you're trying to learn something, but because you're trying to look and get a glimpse of a woman's body because you don't have access to a woman. And the same woman that is teaching you is not even teaching none of these women anything. These women don't even listen to these women, bro. That's how bad it is. They don't even listen. Imagine you're listening to someone that is just telling you what you want to hear. Why are you brothers so weak? No wonder you get played by women. No wonder you get played. Now, I'm gonna say this one time and one time only. We do these live streams all the time, and I see these type of games being played. I could just stop the video right there. Just that a bit of information right there is enough to let you understand the delusion of women. You come into my streams, you're supposed to click that like button. We do this every single day. So since nobody's clicking the like button, we're gonna stop the show. We're gonna kind of sit back and kind of wait to see, when you figure it out, at least when you figure it out, because for whatever reason, people don't realize that this is a very serious thing. I'm not here to play games. I'm offering you the best commentary and criticism there is on YouTube. Nobody else does a better job than me. No one. Right? So you sit right there and read the screen. Hopefully you know how to read and you understand what it means to support a platform. Because when you go to these women pages, all I see is super chat, super chat, super chat, super chat, and a bunch of messages saying we love you, we appreciate you. But when brothers are speaking truth, they don't even get the likes up. There's no support. There's no nothing. And I'm finding that very, very suspect. But let's go. You just sit right there and wait it out.
Searching and searching for your love. Late in the night, right in the dark. Searching and searching for your love. Wanting more. Waiting for. Open the door. Asking for more. Late in the night, right in the dark. Searching and searching for your love. Late in the night, right in the dark. Searching and searching for your love. Wanting more. Waiting for. Open the door. Asking for more. Late in the night, right in the dark. Searching and searching for your love. Late in the night, right in the dark. Searching and searching for your love. Wanting more. Waiting for. Open the door. Asking for more. Late in the night, right in the dark. Searching and searching for your love. Late in the night, right in the dark. Searching and searching for your love. Wanting more. Waiting for. Late in the night, right in the dark. Searching and searching for your love. Late in the night, right in the dark. Searching and searching for your love. Wanting more. Waiting for. Open the door. Asking for more. Late in the night, right in the dark. Searching and searching for your love. Late in the night, right in the dark. Searching and searching for your love. Late in the night, right in the
Oh yeah. Money. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Money, power, money in my pocket. Lights on now. Yeah. Money, making money. Niggas be looking at me, rolling on the block, man, I'm getting paper, rolling. Looking at me, I'm looking so fly. All of these niggas, they looking at me, man, wishing to die. Chilling in my car, man, I'm getting paper. All of these bitches out here, man, they want this nigga. Figure, rolling. Niggas be holding out. Don't wanna give a nigga his flowers. I'm a boss, see me flexing on the road. Window down, top down, shades on, blinged out, ringed out, designer on, nigga looking fly. How could you hate on a nigga that be doing well? Mad niggas, they up in jail. Niggas mad because I'm doing well. Whole time and I'm smelling good. Niggas out here up in the hood. All day I'm popping. Bodies, they dropping. BK, I'm rapping. Niggas out here have stepped in. Niggas punkin', they bitchin' us. Online, they trolling. Lights on, drip where people stare. Everywhere. Yeah, I'm rolling in the top, chillin' in the drop. Making money, man, I'm doing this non-stop. Rolling, hot, and I'm top now. BK, I'm rapping, niggas out here have steppin'. Speeding through the night, yeah, window fly. Roll the window down, make the music play. Rolling through the hood, top down. Making money, making that sound pop. Oh, where the ladies at? Where the ladies at? Where the ladies at? Where all the ladies at? Going up and I be flipping in. Came out and I be ripping in. Ripping down that top down. Rolling with my windows down. Spinning rims, rolling out. Lights on, money here. Looking fly, dressing up. Shades on, looking good. Rolling.
Stop.
Look at the girl them there, so them talking. Look at the girl them party. Look at the girl there. Look at the girl there. Look at the girl them vex. Look at the girl them there, so them talking. Look at the girl them party. Look at the girl there. Look at the girl there. Look at the girl them vex. Girl them attack on the line. Woman they saw them attack all the time. Them on TikTok, them on YouTube. The girl them rude too, and all the girl them vex. Look at the girl them they saw them text. Girl in the party, girl them face vex. Them have no man. Me say, look at the girl, she have no man, girl. If you want protection, you better find a husband. And if you can't find that, you better dial 911. If you want protection, you better find a husband. And if you can't find that, you better dial 911. Me not have to fight for the girl them. Me not have to fight for the girl them. Me not have to fight for the girl them. For the girl them. For the girl them, no. Me not have to fight for the girl them. Me not have to fight for the girl them. Me not have to fight for the girl them. For the girl them. For the girl them, no. So why are you expecting me to protect you? Protect you, no. You're not my wife. So why are you expecting me to protect you? Protect you, no. You're not my wife. Me not have to fight for the girl them. Me not have to fight for the girl them. Me not have to fight for the girl them. For the girl them. You're not my wife. Me not have to fight for the girl them. Me not have to fight for the girl them. Me not have to fight for the girl them. For the girl them. For the girl them. If you want protection, you better find a husband. And if you can't find that, you better dial 911. protection, you better find a husband. And if you can't find that, you better dial 911. Me not have to fight for the girl them. Me not have to fight for the girl them. Me not have to fight for the girl them. For the girl them. For the girl them. No. Me not have to fight for the girl them. Me not have to fight for the girl them. Me not have to fight for the girl them. For the girl them. For the girl them. No. You know me wife. You know me girl. So why you talking? Why you vex? You know me wife, you know me girl, so why you talking? Why you vex? You know me wife, you know me girl, so why you talking? Why you vex? You know me wife, you know me girl, so why you talking? Why you vex? If you want protection, you better find a husband. And if you can't find that, you better dial 911. If you want protection, you better find a husband. And if you can't find that, you better dial 911.
People think this is some sort of joke. You think this is some sort of game. When I do a stream, I provide the best content on YouTube. But yet, this is what I got to deal with. But yet you got these suckers and simps, they sit on female platforms donating $100, $200, $300, supporting, praising, worshiping women, but yet they don't even support the brothers. But yet you wondering why I got to go on these breaks? Sit right there and wait. We're going to wait, and we're going to watch you wait. And if you want to leave, you can leave. We're going to wait. You want to waste time? Let's waste time.
Late in the night, right in the dark, searching and searching for your love. Wanting more, waiting for. Open the door, asking for more. Late in the night, right in the dark, searching and searching for your love. Late in the night, right in the dark, searching and searching for your love. Wanting more, waiting for. Open the door, asking for more. Late in the night, right in the dark, searching and searching for your love. Late in the night, right in the dark, searching and searching for your love. Wanting more, waiting for. Open the door, asking for more. Late in the night, right in the dark, searching and searching for your love. Late in the night, right in the dark, searching and searching for your love. Wanting more, waiting for.
Imagine all of that time wasted. All of that time I could have been teaching. All of that time I could have been sharing my thoughts and opinions about what we have going on here today. But see, this is what we got to deal with when we're dealing with you brothers. This is how weak you are. You support female platforms. You get the likes up right away. But yet, when it comes to men, I find that we got to go on these little trips of stopping the stream, doing this and that, all this other stuff, because you guys don't know how to support. You really don't. But yet you got men that put in countless hours, dedicated. And then you have female creators that watch the brothers. They take the talking points. They take the things that we say. They go on their platforms. They dress up in their hot girl outfits, put on the makeup, and say, I know exactly how to get these brothers. I'm going to take everything that these other guys are talking about and I'm going to spin it my way. And since I look good, I know these suckers are going to come out their pockets and give me the support that they're supposed to be giving those brothers. And that's exactly what's happening. Look how long it takes to get the likes at a certain area. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, brothers. Seriously. Because on my platform, it's predominantly men. And probably about 10 to 20% or 15% women. So the majority of viewers of this platform is men. So I blame you brothers 100% for this issue. It's not women. I'm not looking for women to click no like button. Because you already done know they're in their feelings all day. Again, women come and go. I got women that subscribe, then unsubscribe, then resubscribe. I've witnessed this myself. Because I can tell who subscribe and all of this other stuff. I can tell. I've seen people subscribe, unsubscribe, then resubscribe, then unsubscribe, then resubscribe again. And I'm like, this person is crazy. Because whether you subscribe or unsubscribe, if you viewing my platform, you know, it's literally insane to be doing this game. So I'm not looking for women to click anything. They could do whatever they want to do. I'm trying to guide you brothers so that you can understand what's going on. But you know what it is? You don't really want the truth. You really don't. This is why you're played. This is why you get played. This is why you get suckered. It's easy to play you brothers. Women have a playbook on how to play you brothers, especially content creators. Female content creators are playing you guys left and right. All they got to do is just tell you what you want to hear. That's how easy it is. All they got to do is tell you brothers that they care about you. How the hell is a woman that don't live with you, that don't cook for you, that don't clean for you, that don't offer you no vagina, how could she care about you? Are you kidding me? But see, again, this is what you want to believe. You want to believe that there's a unicorn that really care about you. No woman but your woman can care about you. Do you understand me? This is sad. Now, you might have women that out there that might support brothers, but I'm talking about female influencers. They don't care about you brothers. They can't. It's not in their nature to care about you. They can only care about one guy and their children. That's it. It's called survival. But a woman is not going to sit there speaking on behalf of you. She's supposed to be speaking to women. A woman is supposed to be speaking to women. Do you understand? Women. She's supposed to be dealing with the women head on. But they're not going to do that. You know why? They're going to create a lot of enemies. Because they're breaking the code. But see, all of these female influencers, the reason why I know that they're fake and why they're not true is because all I got to do is bring up the subject of polygyny. That's all I got to bring up. And I'll watch all of them fold every time. They're lying to you, brothers. These women are not true, bro. But, hey, you like to waste your time? You like to waste your money? Continue to waste your time. Continue to play games. Keep skipping class. Keep hating. Because it's very hateful to come to a platform. You want to view, you want to listen to what I got to say, but it takes me to stop a stream. I'm going to do that all the time. And let me tell you something. My breaks that I'm going to do is going to get more severe. And it's sad because all the people that click the likes, they got to go and endure the same thing. But those folks who are rocking with me, you understand what it is. You understand what I got to go through. So you're most likely like, look, Ringo, I understand exactly what it is. Just do what you got to do. Right? So these breaks are going to get more severe. It's going to get more longer. And a lot of you folks, you're going to be in your feelings. And I really don't care. The next time I got to go on a break, and we're going to start this on the next show. The next time I go on a break, I'm going to start to take about a good 15 to 20 minute break every single time. In other words, if the likes are not where it got to be, I'm going to take a 15 to 20 minute break. And then I'm going to increase it to about 30 minutes. And it's going to drive you crazy to know that I'm trying to do a show, but you're not supporting the show. You're not clicking the like button. So then what's the point of me doing the show? Might as well I just go to sleep. Might as well I go do something else. So when I got to stop my streams and stop the class, you're basically telling me that that's what you want to do. You want me to stop because you don't want to hear the truth. You want to hear me go on a break. And, you know, we're going to do that. We're going to waste your battery on your phone. We're going to waste your time. We're going to waste everything so that you can feel what I feel. Because it's very sad that grown men support women. Might as well you support Oprah Winfrey. Might as well you support all of these other folks. Because this is what you brothers are doing. Y'all don't realize that men have no voices. And you guys are empowering women? Why aren't the women empowering these women? Why aren't female viewers super chatting women hundreds of dollars? Have that ever dawned on you, brothers? Why females aren't super chatting female influencers like the brothers? Why they not doing that? Why you don't see women dropping Benjamins every time a woman go live? Why you don't see that? Because it's a hustle, bro. These women are playing you guys. And I know I'm ruffling up the feathers. I know they mad when I speak that because that's messing up the bread. But hey, I got to speak my piece. I got to let you know exactly what's happening. You don't see no women coming to women platforms, super chatting hundreds of dollars. They don't do that. They not doing that. You understand? Especially when they see those women telling men what men want to hear. They're not going to support. So they do what they do to get the dollar out of your pocket, bro, because they know you're a sucker. The same way you say, oh, I'm not going to spend no money on no dinner date, but you spending all of your money on super chats of women that don't even care. That's crazy. The same money that you avoid spending on dates and women and all this other stuff because you watch my content, you take that money that you've saved, and rather than you investing it into male content that feeds your spirit, that builds you up, instead you put those resources in the hands of women that don't care about you. Wow. Sad. We've been on for 39 minutes and I haven't even begun my show yet. All you heard was an introduction. Haven't even begun. Because this is the issues that we got to deal with. We got to deal with all the simpery. Now think about this, brothers. The introduction, I started talking about how men are supporting women. And then the tests came. And all of you brothers, you failed. You see that? You see how easy that was? You brothers are weak, bro. This is why you belong in a class where men are teaching. Because see, a man, he's going to rebuke you the right way. He's going to correct you the right way. He's going to hold you accountable. It's disgusting, brothers, to watch you guys. And when I tell you I got receipts, I collect receipts. I'm a receipt collector. I collect receipts of what I see in these streets, and it's disgusting. The amount of times I see you brothers simp, support female voices, and you could do what you want to do at the end of the day. But I know why you're doing it. You're not doing it because you're learning anything. You're doing it because you're trying to impress a woman. You're doing the same thing you want to do towards a woman that you're dating, and you figure by you supporting a woman who don't give you no vagina, who ain't giving you anything. I mean, I listen to some of these women and I'm like, bro, what exactly did she say? What did she tell you? What did she do for you? I didn't hear anything. All she did was tickle your ears. You don't realize that you're being played? You don't realize she's speaking to your pain? You don't realize that? She's speaking to your trauma. She's speaking to the issues you go through with women. You don't realize that they're taking what us brothers been saying for years and just regurgitating it, playing you. They don't even believe the things they say. Brothers, if you want to know if any of these female creators are true, ask them, do they support a man having more than one wife? Watch what they say. Watch what they say. Some of them in the near future may end up starting to lie. And you may end up hearing them talking about how a man's supposed to have more than one wife. I wouldn't be surprised if you hear that next. Because they're going to do everything to make you brothers feel that they're in support of you, when they're not. If you want to know if a woman is true, talk about the subject of polygyny. You're going to hear that woman get in her feelings and she's going to be like, I want a guy to just be with me. Once you hear a woman say like that, once you hear a woman talk about she just want a guy just for herself, you need to leave that woman alone. That woman is no good. She's designed to hold you back. She's not there to support you because she's thinking about herself. She don't realize that you're a man. A lot of times, brothers, the reason why your health is bad, the reason why a lot of times you hear women talking about, oh, you know what I mean? Your XXX game is weak, this and that. You're a minute man. You're a this and you're a that and all this other junk. You know why? Because you guys are trapped in monogamy. You're with the same woman all the time. There's no spark in your flame. There's no spark in your body or in your spirit. You see the same woman every single day. You have to be the kind of brother that seek out another woman. It's very important to your health. And women know this. They know this, but they want to keep you on a leash. They want to keep you trapped. They want to keep you in bondage. So if you want to know if these women are true, talk about that subject. Bring that question up and watch how women literally lose their mind because they're not true, brothers. Now, let's begin the show. Let's break down this particular set of video clips because this was sent to me and I want to talk about this because, again, we're dealing with the delusion of modern women explained, episode 4. If you watched the previous videos, you would understand what we're doing. See, we're going to make this pretty simple. Rather than having a bunch of videos with 1,000 different titles and all this other mess, let's just deal with the delusion because that's pretty much what I've been doing. When I do my reactions, I'm dealing with the delusion of modern women. How they're expecting a guy to make a bunch of money, but they're not bringing him nothing. They're expecting a guy to be loyal, a provider, a protector, but they're not giving you anything in return. They're expecting you to be a stepdaddy. They're bringing kids to the table. But yet the baby daddies are not taking care of their responsibilities, but they're expecting you to do that. That makes no sense, brothers. It makes no sense at all. Why are we doing this? So let's take a look at these particular video clips. Let's review them. Let's share our commentary, find out exactly what's going on so we could break these video clips down. Now, I put together a certain amount of video clips and I want to address this logically so that you guys can understand the delusion of modern women. Because when you get with them, brothers, you're going to get a bad deal up front. I'm letting you know because I don't want you to waste your time. You're going to get a bad deal. It's to the point, fam, I just don't care no more because I see what's happening and it's growing worse every single day. And it's to the point where it's like, listen, investing all your energy into modern women, brothers, is a waste of time. It's keeping you from your goals. It's keeping you from what you got to do. The only type of women you need to invest in are women that are on your program, women that have submitted themselves to you, women that recognize that you are a man and they understand that, look, this guy is a leader, this guy has purpose, and I'm here to help him get to that purpose. If you're not getting women like that, brothers, you are wasting your time. She's going to drain you. You're not going to be able to make it. You must understand what I'm saying. A lot of you guys are taking these women out on these dinner dates. You're taking them to these trips. You're spending all this money. Brothers, you're investing in nothing. Another guy is going to come right behind you and get with the same woman, bro. Right after you send her home, another guy is going to go out with her. Or she's going to call a guy to her house. How many times are you guys going to deal with this issue? When are you going to wake up and realize the game is rigged? Modern women are playing games out here. You have to have standards as men. If all of us brothers have these standards, modern women have no choice but to fall in line. But they're not falling in line because they know there's a new sucker born every day. They know their DMs is going to be filled with 1,000 guys. They know they could play this game, and they do this while they're in their prime. And then once they have kids, then they try to act like they're speaking all the right things. And I keep telling you, brothers, anytime you have women that are between the ages of like 37 to about 45, that is when normally they're going to want to try to get it right. They're going to be looking for that good guy that's going to take care of them and they're going to do everything right. They're doing that, brothers, because they realize that it's time for them to settle down. And if they don't secure the next 40 years, they may end up finding themselves in a nursing home. This is their greatest fear. So they're going to try to act like they're teaching, like they're trying to help people, and really, they're just trying to help themselves. So, that being said, let's play this video clip. Let's react to this in a way where we're educating the masses so that they can all learn the truth, because this is a very serious issue. I don't trust none of these women. I make that very publicly clear. I don't trust women. I can't. It's not in my nature as a man. A man is not supposed to trust in a woman. You're not supposed to. Because the truth of the matter is women are going to always let you down when it comes to how they move, because they're moved by their emotions. Today, she's supporting you, and then tomorrow she's mad at you. Now she's mad at you. She was just with you, but now she's mad. Now that's stopping the flow of your production. That's stopping the flow of your purpose. We cannot put trust in when we know they're going to let us down. This is why a man is supposed to have more than one woman. So when one woman is in her feelings and decides, well, I'm not feeling this way, well, then you could go to your other woman. That way, you're not losing no momentum. And see, they get mad when I speak about this, but in truth, these women are tired because they're trying to do everything themselves. These women are literally working at a 9 to 5, struggling all day, and they're trying to maintain a relationship. The guy that they're with is sex starved. The woman don't even have sex with her man. Do you know how many women don't even have sex with their man? Do you know how many women don't do nothing for their man sexually? Because it got so normal to just kind of exist that these women just feel like that's not a requirement. That's not something that the man needs. She don't even think about that. And that's where a lot of modern women are, especially if they have kids. It gets even worse. And then when you brothers get with the stepmom, or the so-called single mom, I should say, you're going to be in a horrible situation. Do you understand me? You're going to be in a horrible situation, brothers. If you get with a woman that have children, you're in danger. Now, that's not to say that a woman that have children that you can't get with her. That's not the point. The point is, if you get with a woman that have children, she must understand the rules of engagement. She must understand that there are standards that as men we must follow. Number one, I'm not taking care of your kids. Number one, I'm not here to take care of your kids. So don't think that if you're a woman that somehow I'm going to be taking care of your kids. I'm not. That's not my job. My job is to deal with you. The only reason why I'm interested in you is because I'm feeling you. I'm not here to be a stepdaddy. And a lot of times when you talk like that, modern women, they get upset because they're like, What do you mean? And see, this is the problem. They believe that they're entitled, that you're just supposed to take care of their kids because you like them. Just because I like you does not mean I'm supposed to take care of your kids. They're not mine. They have their own father. How about you go to the father so that he could be a dad in their life? See that? See, they don't want to do that. See, these are the type of standards that you brothers must have. If you get with a woman and she have children and you want to rock with her, she got to understand, like, look, okay, you're a cool brother. We could build. I'm not requiring you to be no stepdaddy. I understand these are not your children, and I'm not going to put that burden on you. But I would like for you to be in my life, and I can work with you that way. They have their own father. Their father picked them up. Their father pays for this and pays for that, and that's the way it's going to be. So I don't want you to feel uncomfortable with you being around me as if though you're under any obligation to take care of my kids. That is how a single mom is supposed to be. Do you understand me? That's the way it's supposed to be. But see, when you get with a woman that's a single mom, the first thing she know is that you want to smash. Every single mom knows that. You're there because you like her, you're sexually attracted to her, she know you want to hit. So she's going to play this little game with you as if though you're supposed to step up to the plate to be a stepdaddy. And I'm here to tell you that that's not your job as a man. Do you understand me? So let's get into this particular tape, roll this particular video. I don't know if this woman is a single mom or if she is married, because again, I don't trust women. I don't. They lie all the time, and they will make it appear as if though they're married. But by the way they talk, I know that there's a possibility she's not married, because a woman that's married, a woman that have children to take care of, the way they talk is a certain way they're supposed to carry themselves. Women that really have children are very busy, very, very busy, right? But this woman have a lot of time. And the things that she had to say, it really raised my eyebrow. And that's why I have to share my commentary in hopes that you brothers are equipped with what is needed so that you can move in these streets accordingly. So now, you already done know the deal. If the likes are not matching the views, I am going to go on a break. And this time the break is going to be 20 minutes. I'm letting you know from now. So all of you that are in the clouds right now that are listening, 241, the next break that I go on will be 20 minutes. 20 minutes. So as I speak and I start to flow, if I got to stop because the likes are not matching the views, we're going on a 20-minute break. 20 minutes. And I'm going to wait. And you're going to wait. And you can leave if you want. It's not bothering me, but you're going to understand how I do business. You're going to understand how to respect my platform and respect my time. I'm a teacher. I'm teaching you truth. You can't get this nowhere else. Nobody else on YouTube teach like me. A lot of these content creators come to my platform to enter my classroom. And then once they learn the lessons, they go out to their platforms and begin to teach. And they never say, hey, I learned from Ringo. I learned from Black Male Advice TV. Shout out to Black Male Advice TV. They don't give me no support. They don't show no love. But I can hear my talking points every time I walk through these YouTube streets. I see everybody teaching things that I'm teaching. I'm like, listen, you guys are pathetic, fam. It's like you guys don't want nobody to know that I'm your teacher. It's like the movie Ip Man. You had those guys, they came in because they wanted him to be their teacher. And they wanted to learn, and then they wanted to go out there and fight to show off. That's how it is a lot of times in these YouTube streets. A lot of these creators, they're so prideful, they never acknowledge the men that they learn from. I'm an OG in the game, been here since 2006. None of these creators that haven't been there in that time, none of them are OGs. I don't know why a lot of these guys be calling themselves OGs. Y'all gotta stop. Seriously. If you wasn't around in YouTube 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, do not even talk about you being an OG. Seriously. I'll even go as far as 2010. You had to be here from at least 2010 down to 2005. If you weren't on YouTube from then, please stop talking about you're an OG in the space. You're not. You were not there shedding your blood and tears. Those are the dark ages of YouTube. Do you understand how bad it was back then? Do you know how hard it was to actually put out content? Do you know the things we've been through? Y'all got it easy. Y'all got it real easy. Right? But let's begin this thing here. Let's find out exactly what this woman had to say. Let's break down all her talking points because I want to show you guys exactly what you're getting involved in. Right? So let's take a listen to this thing. Let's go.
You know what? Y'all women don't want no good man. No, y'all don't. Y'all want the thugs. Yeah, y'all want the guys that's going to break y'all heart.
Sounds interesting, right? Y'all want the thugs. Y'all want the guys that's going to break your heart. Right? Sounds real nice, right?
You do. You keep on talking to the same type of dudes. Yes, you do. Be quiet. You do. You don't want the good guys, the simps.
Notice what she called the good guys. She called them the simps. That's a problem right there. She called the good guys the simps. Now, that's out of pocket because a good guy is not a simp. A simp is a beta male. But she identified the good guys as simps. Well, let's go.
The guys that stay in the house and won't cheat on you.
Notice the guys that stay in the house, the guys that won't cheat on you. So what do modern women want you brothers to do? They want you to stay in the house. Do you see how I just did that? Do you see what they really want? They want a guy that just stays in the house all day long. They feel so comfortable with a guy that just stays in the house. They don't want you to get no sunlight. They don't want you to travel. They don't want you to get no air. They don't want no other woman, really, to see you. Why? Because they believe that if you're in the house all day, that you're not cheating. And it makes them feel comfortable, not realizing that we're in the days of social media. You could be in the house and still entertaining other women right from your phone. So it's really foolish. And notice this, to stay in the house. So basically they don't want a man that actually works. They don't want a guy that bills. They don't want a guy that do anything. This is the mindset, brothers. Now, again, it started off with her saying that, women don't want no good guys. They want the thugs. At there, a lot of you probably was like, okay, she seems cool. But then she started talking about the good guys and identified them as the simp. So let me get this straight. Is she with a so-called simp? Think about that, because if she understands what a simp is, she wouldn't be saying that. But let's go.
You don't want him. He's too boring, right? He's too lame. He's not attractive. Girl, you better enjoy that peace that comes with that man. That man offers peace that you ain't never had in your entire life.
Notice that. She said that the good guy, who is supposed to be the simp, he offers women peace that they never had in their entire life. Now, why would a woman not have nothing in their entire life? Because modern women have always been out here with Pookie and Ray Ray, struggling in and out of relationships, a lot of turmoil and trauma. And this is why she claiming that the good guy, who she identifies as a simp, right, that he's like the guy that just stays in the house all day and he don't go nowhere and he don't do anything for anyone. But this is the type of man that she's talking about. Right? And she claimed that this guy will bring women peace. Peace. Why? Because they've been living a life that is chaotic all of this time. Let's go.
You hear me? You better get with that man because of what he can do for your soul. You better get with that man for what he can do for your soul. Not for what he can do. Oh, he look good out here. Oh, he fine. Oh, baby, that don't mean anything. The older you get, you want peace and stability and love.
Notice that she said, the older you get, you want peace, stability, and love. The older you get, you want peace, stability, and love. Notice that. So, what do we have here? This literally proves my point that when modern women get older, that is when they want peace, stability, and love. So when women are in their prime, they're not looking for peace. They're not looking for stability. They're not looking for love. They're playing games. Being that this woman is most likely 40, pushing 40, she's definitely in that mark. She is not in her early 30s. She's nowhere in her 20s. Because based on my findings, she have 4 kids. 4, right? So now, all of a sudden now, it's about peace, it's about security, and all this other stuff, right? And pay close attention to the chain that she have around her neck. The teardrop chain, that Egyptology type chain. Think about what this mindset of this woman is involved in. That's an idol, by the way, that's around her neck. An idol. So think about what you brothers are getting into. When you see women with those type of tattoos, chains, and it's a teardrop cross, you brothers better run for the hills, because what you're getting with, you're involved with a woman that is very satanic. I'm letting you brothers know right now, she deals with witchcraft. She deals with other sorts of spells. This is a woman who is into idolatry. She's into sorcery. She's into tarot cards. She's into all sorts of idol worship. So be mindful of that, brothers. Again, we are in class. This is a master class session. No one on YouTube provide this kind of content.
That's it. That's all you should ever want from a man.
Why they don't want that in their prime? Why modern women don't want that type of peace in their 20s? Why do it take a woman over 35 years, almost 40 years before she want a man that is a good man? And why are you brothers lining up to give her that peace after she destroyed her life? Why are you being that simp daddy, that trick daddy that want to come in to father all of her kids when she destroyed her life?
Stop saying y'all want a good man when you ain't even attracted to what a really good man offers you, okay?
A lot of you women are single because I told y'all before, y'all mean, for one.
Now, she said that modern women are mean. Now, a lot of times when you brothers see female influencers talk like this, you start hitting the super chat button. Why? Because it makes you feel good to hear a woman tell other women that they're mean, not realizing the same woman that is telling you that women are mean herself. This is what you guys don't understand. This is all a game. Let's go.
And number two, y'all hate to hear that part. That's the truth. Y'all be mean. And number two, y'all be demanding so much out of these men.
That's exactly it. They demand so much out of these men. They demand that you brothers be faithful to them and only them. And if you have any other woman besides them, then that means you're not a good man. Let that make sense. Think about it. Women come to the table with a laundry list of all the things you guys got to do. All the things you got to do, but they don't offer you anything. They don't come with a list of what they're going to give you, but they have a list of what you're supposed to do for them.
Scary. If I was a dude, I don't even know if I could do it. I mean, unless I ran into a woman like myself, I don't know.
Now, notice how she just praised herself. In other words, she's trying to exclude herself from all the other modern women as if though she's not like them when she's just like all the other women. I can look at her and I can tell, brothers, she is just like all the women she's talking about, because she's basically saying that she's the exception. She's the kind of woman that would do this. That woman on the screen would not deal with a man that have more than one woman. Once you understand that, brothers, you got to erase everything she say, because she's not being real. That means she come to the table with a lot of insecurities. Anytime you have a man that's a provider, he's doing what he's supposed to do, he's taking care of his families, and he's doing what he got to do, and the woman is concerned with, oh, you messing with so-and-so, and you got some other woman, and Hey, lady, is that affecting your house? Is it affecting your rent? Is it affecting your kids? Is it affecting anything that's going on with you? No. Are you providing that man everything he needs 24 hours a day, 7 days a week? No. So what are you talking about? This is what's so crazy, fam. You'll have women that even claim they believe in God. They'll claim they read the Bible, but they're against a man having another woman, as if though that's hurting their lifestyle. It's not bothering your lifestyle. You're just insecure, and you don't want that man to grow. You don't want that man to produce children. You don't want that man to grow. You don't want him to remain young. You want him to die. You want him to remain in a prison with just you. How selfish of modern women today to think that they can do everything by themselves. And these women are wondering why they're so tired. They go to work, they struggle at work, and they come home and they don't even have sex with their husband. They have sex with their husband probably once a month or 3 times a year. That's how bad it is, brothers. That's how bad it is out here. A lot of you guys, I highly recommend that you avoid marriage and avoid serious relationships with modern women. The best thing you can do is keep a woman as a concubine, because once you get married to a woman and once you get into a boyfriend-girlfriend type relationship with a woman, the first thing they're going to do, brothers, is they're going to get comfortable. They're going to get comfortable with the fact that they got you. They're going to get comfortable with the fact that, okay, I'm with him. Now I no longer have to dress up. Now I no longer have to smell good. Now I no longer have to do my hair. Now I no longer have to dress sexy. Now I no longer have to do anything. When these women walk around the house, they're going to look like trash bags. Do you know how many women have a man and they walk around the house looking like a man? They do not walk around the house looking sexy. They don't put on nothing nice. They don't make their husband look at them. They don't make their man look at them and desire them. They don't do nothing of that sort. Why? Why? Is that the whole purpose of being married? Is having a woman that walks around the house looking like a man every single day with big shirts on, big pants on, their nails are not done, they're not even smelling like perfume, they don't smell like nothing, but yet they'll complain. They'll complain, you don't with me and you looking at all these other women and you ain't up all over me. Woman, you don't even look like a woman anymore. See, what I'm giving here is the raw, uncut truth that people just don't want to hear. Brothers, if you get into a relationship with a woman and you wife her up, this is what's going to happen. She's going to let herself go. And she's going to expect you to literally be all up under her. You'll have women that will walk around smelling and think that it's cool because she's been with you. She'll be smelling. There is no excuse for a woman to be walking around smelling musty and nasty. A woman is supposed to know how she is. She's supposed to understand her body, and she's supposed to be well-pleasing and groomed at all times for her man. Do you understand me? But brothers, this is what you're going to get. So it's best to deal with women as concubines, where she got her own place, you got your own place, and you see her every now and then. That way it keeps the spark, it keeps the flame going, and over time, if you wanted to upgrade her to your so-called wife or whatever the case is, then you do that. But you don't marry them based on the marriage contract of the state, because then you become state property. Do you follow me? Let's go.
Because y'all list is sick. I've had one girl tell me in my comments that her man gotta have 6 figures, he gotta have a certain credit score, he gotta have this, a vacation spot. I said, what you got?
Now think about that, brothers. Women want you to have 6 figures. They want you to have a car, good credit. They want you to have all of this other stuff, but at the same time, they don't have anything to bring for you. Why are we as men putting up with this type of abuse? Why are we as men dealing with this kind of headache? It doesn't make any sense, brothers. You need to protect your peace at all costs. This is very, very serious. You must protect your peace.
I just, it ain't like you gotta have everything, but what do you have? What you gonna bring to the table to add to this?
Listen, women love to try to tell other women what are they bringing to the table, but these very same women that tell you, brothers, or tell women what are they bringing to the table actually aren't bringing anything to the table with the man that they're with. They just like to regurgitate the things that we brothers ask.
You even afford to pay the taxes to the house that you guys would stay in. I mean,
you can hear in the video that there are kids in the background.
Like, let's be a little bit more realistic. That's why a lot of y'all single, y'all standards is ridiculous.
I guarantee you that her standards was just as high as every other woman when she was in her 20s and 30s. But now that she's most likely in her 40s or late 30s, now all of a sudden now she's wanting to look at women and tell them that their standards are crazy. This is all hypocrisy, brothers. Do not believe them. Do not trust them. Let's go.
If you know you're not done being a straight up thot, you know you're not done sleeping with all the women in the world.
Now notice what she said. If you know you're not done being a straight up thought, she's calling men thoughts, which make no sense. A woman should not be calling a man a thought. That doesn't make any logical sense. A man is supposed to mate with multiple women. Do you understand that? When you look at the lion kingdom, when you look at a lion tribe, or whatever you want to call them, right? The male lion have multiple lioness. You'll see the male mating with one of the lioness and just doing his thing. But yet he got like 5 others that are tending to the cubs. You don't see the lioness being jealous of the other so-called lioness. You don't see that. Because in the animal kingdom, they understand the pride, the survival of the pride is dependent upon the male mating with these lionesses to produce the pride, to produce more cubs. That's going to determine their survival. But see, in this day, women want you to be locked down to them. And we're wondering why we're poor. We're wondering why we can't build wealth. Family equals wealth. The larger your family, the more wealth. Look at all this controversy going on online. Every time Nick Cannon get another woman pregnant, they always got to air it out on social media. Nick Cannon having his 10th kid. Why does that bother you, ladies? Why does that bother women that he keep having kids as if though it's a bad thing? If anything, Nick Cannon is a bright and shining star right now because he's out there showing the blueprint of what men are supposed to be doing. How could anybody hate on Nick Cannon right now? The brother is out there dealing with multiple women. All of those women know how he moves, but yet they're all having his kids. Why? Because they believe in the brother. And you got women that stay on social media platforms mad, talking a bunch of crap about, oh, all those women that he's with, those women are weak. No, they're not weak. They're being taken care of. You're the one who is weak and broke, and your baby daddy left you with a pile of kids. You're just mad. Yeah, Nick Cannon is creating legacy. Think about all the kids. Think about all the sons. And he had all of these kids with different nationality of women. The brother is on point. We need to give that brother his flowers. You guys out here, y'all bugging out, man. Nick Cannon is showing you guys exactly how it's supposed to be. He's out here literally living the way a man is supposed to be. And you guys out here getting trapped in monogamy with one broad full of insecurities? Do you think any of the women that Nick is dealing with are full of insecurities? No. That man provide for all of his children. But people are out here dragging his name as if though the brother's a deadbeat dad, when them very women that are dragging his name, their baby daddy don't even pay the child support or spend any time with the children. You have some nerve. Brothers, you have to look at the blueprint. Look at how every time Nick is having another baby, they always air it out on social media like it's a bad thing. Why? They don't want you brothers to reproduce. They don't want you brothers to have a legacy. A lot of you guys that are in your 30s and 40s and you keep boasting online talking about I'm single and I don't got no kids. Please understand something, brothers. Please understand. You're not impressing no one when you say that. As a man, you're supposed to be fruitful and multiply. You're supposed to be fruitful and multiply. Modern women don't want you brothers to multiply. They don't want you to have no seed. Why? Because they are working for the devil, bro. I'm serious. They're working for Satan. At the end of the day, when a modern woman is wanting you to be locked down to her, and she refuses to literally accept the fact that you're a man, and she cries, you're cheating on me. Oh my. She is trying to stop legacy. She's trying to prevent you from building the kingdom of the Most High. She don't want you to have anybody but her. Look at how Kobe Bryant died. Sad situation. He died with his daughter. But think about what Kobe had to go through. A man, successful, worth over $400 million. His woman was mad because the brother went out there and got some box from another woman, another baddie. She got mad and had the brother go on national television to apologize to the whole world, making the brother become emasculated and ashamed. We're talking about a man that is capable of taking care of thousands upon thousands of women with ease. But yet Yet, this man couldn't even go outside to get some vagina. He couldn't even have a concubine. Imagine that. You're worth all of these millions. And your woman is so butthurt. Even after you gave her kids, even after you provided a lifestyle, even though she live in the best mansions, drive the best cars, have all the clothes, all the provisions, she's so selfish. She's so selfish that she want everything to herself, not realizing that women outnumber men. And yet, the brother was so embarrassed. He had to go on social media in front of news cameras and tell everybody that he messed up and that he did something bad. No, Kobe didn't do nothing bad. Kobe was the kind of guy that was supposed to have multiple wives, multiple concubines. That's what the brother should have had to build his legacy. His legacy was cut off. His legacy was cut off, and all of his money went to the woman. And she didn't do nothing for him. His legacy died with him. And all of his wealth went to the wife. And she just won a lawsuit of over $16 million over somebody that took some pictures. So greedy. You already got money and you still trying to have lawsuits. What a shame. Over some pictures that some police or somebody took. You still butthurt and greedy. That's so sad. But this is what happens, brothers, when you have money. This is what happens. Now, with all of the money, why was Vanessa? Why was she not in support of him having more than one woman? The minute she found out that Kobe had that other woman that he had sex with, she should have been cool. She should have been like, well, my man is handsome. My man got money. He taking care of me. I'm living in this mansion. I drive the best cars. What am I complaining for? Because he want to go out there and get another woman and love her. What am I complaining for? He's a man. Because I hear so many times modern women be like, how is it that you brothers talking about you want more than one wife and you can't even afford to take care of one? This is what they love to say as a shaming tactic, brothers. That you desire more than one woman, but you can't even take care of one. This is what they love to say. But these be the same women claiming that they're independent and they don't need a man and they could take care of themselves. Why do you need me to take care of you for? If you already done independent and can take care of yourself. Do you see the delusion? Do you see the contradictions? This is the delusion of modern women, brothers. They say that they're independent. They say they don't need a man. They say they could do bad all by themselves. But yet they're looking for a man that makes six figures to take care of them. Let it make sense, brothers. That's called delusion. So they'll try to shame you guys by saying, how is it that you want more than one wife and you can't even afford to take care of one? But yet Kobe Bryant was worth millions of dollars. He could have afforded to take care of all of the women in the hood, right? But yet he was shamed, bashed, and dragged all over social media because he got caught with another woman. Let that make sense. You see that? Let's go.
Don't get married. Don't get married if you know you're not really going to commit.
Notice what she said. Don't get married. And she's talking to men. Don't get married if you know you're not going to commit. Now, brothers, this is a bad deal. Once you get with a woman and she's talking like that, leave her. You don't need her. She's going to be miserable. She's already miserable. She's dealing with the trauma and the hurt from her past. This woman right here, I can guarantee you, whatever man she had, whatever man she claims she's with, whatever man that was with her, most likely got with other women, and that's why she's hurt about. That's why she's saying that. Don't get married if you know you're going to be with somebody else. That's their mindset. They're trying to trap you brothers under monogamy. None of you brothers should be claiming monogamy. None of you. Don't ever claim that, brothers. You're a man. Have some dignity. Have some pride about yourself. You're a man. Every woman's supposed to know that. Men are not monogamous. You're not. Do you understand me? Don't ever let a woman try to trap you. That's crazy. You're not going to be happy with her. Listen, brothers, if you get with a woman under monogamy, right? And she's trying to emasculate you and trap you and make you feel like if you get with some other woman, you're cheating, you're this, you're that. She's actually cheating on you. She's cheating on you. She's taking away your birthright. And you're not going to be happy with her. The reason why you're not going to be happy with her is because she's trying to make it difficult for you. She's making you think that, hey, I got to walk on eggshells. If I even talk to another woman, I'm wrong. If I compliment a woman, I'm wrong. If I got any woman that I'm talking to in the DMs, I'm wrong. I'm just a horrible person. Well, brother, if you stay with a woman like that, you're not even going to be happy with her. Even if you're having sex with her, you won't be happy. You won't be happy at all because you desire another woman. She knows that, but she don't want you to have one. She don't realize that you're dying inside. Most men are dying inside. Brothers, do you know you could be lonely and have a woman? Do you know that? Oh, man. Brothers, do you know you could be lonely and have a girlfriend? Do you know that? You could be lonely as a man and have a girlfriend, a wife, a significant other that's in your life. Do you know that? Because while you're with them, you're trying to build and do other things, but they're not moving forward with you. They're not working. They're not productive. They're not doing anything. And you feel stagnant. You feel stuck. You feel like, my goodness, is this what life is really about? Because they're not moving forward with you. They're not doing anything with you. They're just sitting there, taking up space like an anchor, keeping you at bay. You're unable to move forward. That is the worst place to be at, bro. And a lot of guys are in those type of boats. And women really believe that you're happy and you're having a great old time. No, a man can have a wife. A man can have a girlfriend. A man can be with a woman for 5 or more years and be lonely in that relationship because the woman is literally draining his spirit, draining his energy. She's not helping him to move forward. She's not helping him to do the business. Listen, your sex life with that woman ain't nothing. Here you are as a man in a relationship and you don't even have a sex life. And yet you got all the single guys that are out here talking about, yeah, I'm out here getting this woman, getting that woman, and you're with a relationship. You're in a relationship and you don't even have a relationship. That's crazy. In a relationship, but not having a relationship. Wow. Now, you would think a video like this, I would be at 1,000 likes already. But look, I'm not. You know why? Because you have a bunch of people that are in the chat and they're not even clicking the like button. They're busy listening, but they're not even supporting the show. They're not even clicking the like button because I know how YouTube works. It's not the same people that sit there throughout the whole show. People come and go out of a stream and you'll have newer people that come in. The way we know this is because there's 274 in the building, 325 likes. So that means that people are coming and going and clicking the like button. So why when you come into the show, you're not clicking that like button? Look at all the game I'm dropping. Look at all the truth I'm spitting, man. Damn. I should be at 1,000 likes already, but this is what I got to go through as a content creator.
What is the point? What is the point of holding up someone else's life because you know in your heart and soul that you're not ready to settle down and do right?
Now notice that. She claimed that if you get with a woman, you're holding up a woman's life because you're not ready to settle down and do what's right. Notice the emasculation. See, the woman sounded like she was giving some game. It sounded like she was speaking against the women. But really, her point is speaking against men. Do you see that? You doing right is you being submitted to her, being loyal to only her. You can't have no other woman but her. You got to deal with her vagina only. Only her vagina. You can't kiss another woman. You can't hug another woman. Don't you ladies understand that a man needs the hug of different women? Do you know what that does to a man? Do you know what it does to a man to hug a different woman other than you? See, that bothers a lot of women, but they don't understand the nature of a man. Women want you brothers to be just like them. See, a woman is only supposed to be with one man, and women know that. Women know they're supposed to be with one man. They know that. And this is why when you got these women going out here cheating and sleeping around, they're damaged, bro. They're so damaged emotionally. Every time a woman sleep around with a new guy, she damaged her spirit every single time. Why do you think all of these women are in therapy? Why do you think all of them have multiple baby daddies continually going through the same drama over and over and over and over again? Think about it. Think about the therapist lady that lost her job the other day. Think about how damaged she is mentally. And she's a therapist trying to help other women while damaged. Think about the mental trauma. This is what they go through. Anytime a woman lay with a man, she goes through a metamorphosis. I teach this all the time, ladies. You're going to go through a metamorphosis. Your body going to change. Your mind going to change. You're going to take on the spirit and the likeness of that man. And if a man carry demons, you're going to take on his demons. If a man carry the spirit of the Most High Yah, you're going to be blessed because you laid with a man that is righteous, a man that is blessed. Ladies don't realize this. This is why a woman cannot go out there having multiple men. Anytime women do this, they damage their soul. You're a woman. You have babies. You get pregnant. You can't go out there sleeping around. That's why they got mad when Roe v. Wade was overturned. That's why they got mad. They got mad because they used Roe v. Wade as contraceptive. They used it as birth control because they didn't even know how to read the instructions on the box on how to use the birth control pills. So they used abortion as birth control. This is why. Why would a woman that's not sleeping around be mad that Roe v. Wade was overturned? Why? That was their safety net, brothers. Pay attention. Let's go.
What's the point? What sense does that even make? How selfish and horrible of a person can you truly be to deceive someone?
Deceive someone. She believed that you're deceiving someone. This is why, brothers, when you get with women, you got to be straight up and down on how you move. Let's go.
Tell them that you're going to be there forever, only to go ahead and sleep with toot, top, poop, pop, and boom.
See that? This is how they feel about you, brothers. Women are always concerned with who you're sleeping with. They're not concerned with your character. They're not concerned with the fact that you're a father, that you're a good man to them, that you love them and take care of them. They're not concerned with that. Their greatest fear is you sleeping with another woman. You know why? You want me to tell you the greatest fear of modern women, bro? You want to know why they don't want you getting with no other woman but them? Let me tell you something, brothers. And I'm going to keep it 1,000 with you brothers. These ladies are going to be mad. These women don't want you getting with another woman because what you may experience may supersede what they can offer you. They know their sex game is mediocre. They know they let themselves go. Not only that, brothers, a lot of times the woman you with may have horrible personality, horrible, body traits. Her body may be out of pocket. She don't know how to talk to you. She's argumentative. And when you get with a new woman, that woman may bring you peace. And it may show you something different that you didn't see in the woman that you're with. Not only that, personal hygiene. Let's not forget about that. A lot of you brothers might be with a woman and you have sex with her every now and then, and it's so normal to you, but you haven't really been with no other woman because you're trapped under monogamy. But you end up getting with another woman and take off all her clothes, and you realize how sweet this woman smell. This woman's body is like heaven. I mean, my goodness, everything on this woman is top notch. This woman smell delicious, brother. Do you see what I'm saying? And when you go back to your woman and you be like, I can't believe this. I can't believe what I've been with all this time. I can't believe this. Why? Because you got to see what was on the other side. And that is her greatest fear. You may end up getting with a woman that know how to cook. Maybe you're with a woman that don't cook for you. She don't feed you. She don't do nothing. But you find another sister. The woman whipped you up a nice plate of food and you ate that food and you started to cry, bro. Literally. She see the tears in your eyes and she's like, what's the matter? Something wrong with the food? And then you have to look at her and be like, that's the problem. There's nothing wrong with the food. My goodness, you cooking for me. I don't get this type of stuff. I don't get this. The brother literally have tears in his eyes because he never had a good meal in his life. Some of you brothers, you recently experienced that. You got with a woman, you got a sister that you dealing with, she don't do nothing for you. But you got with this new sister, she started cooking for you, bro. You taste the chicken, the rice, plantains. You're like, my goodness, she have a drink for you. You're like, my God. This woman, it make the woman look way more attractive than she already is. You had to literally stand up and give the woman a hug. Literally. You literally looked the woman in her face and said, I really appreciate you, baby, man. It's like, my goodness, man. Like, I never had a good meal like this. She's like, you never had, so your woman don't cook for you like this? And you're like, look, man, you know, I love her, man. I really do. But she never did this for me, fam. It's like, I don't get these type of treatments. I mean, I feel so much peace when I'm around you. And it's like, you know, I love her dearly, but I just don't get this, fam. And it's like, that's why I need you in my life. That's how brothers are talking. That is how brothers are talking when they get with another woman. Because you ladies, you drop the ball. You thought you could do everything by yourself. And you don't realize these brothers are suffering in relationships with you. A lot of times you ladies think that when you got a man, that he good. No, he not. He's starving. He's struggling in many different areas. And you think you got it all together, not realizing this brother need another woman. You can't do everything by yourself. You can't. You can't. You can't be there to cook 24 hours. You can't be there to have sex 24 hours, let alone the encouragement. Don't you know men need encouragement too? Don't you know men need to have their back massaged? Don't you know men need to be hugged? Don't you need men need to have a good word? You ladies are you're not providing nothing for these guys. You're doing the bare minimum. This is why these guys need more than one woman, because you can't do it all. But you trying to trap them under monogamy. And that's what the woman is promoting right there, brothers. She's making you feel that if you are out there with some other woman, that you're not doing right by her. Let's go.
Like what? Men and women, please do better.
Now, notice what she just said. She said men and women, please do better. The whole time she was directing that entire post to men. But then she flipped it and said men and women do better. No, what she's implying is that every woman you get with is faithful. That they're on point and they're not cheating and they're not doing anything. And that's a lie. Because modern women are not trying to get with a quality man. They're really not, brothers. Modern women are not trying to get with a quality man today. And if they do, they're going to get around with another guy. Low key. Let's go.
Don't get married if you're not done being a loose fool.
Now notice that. You're a loose fool. Don't get married, she says, if you know you're still out there being a loose fool. This is how modern women like to be, brothers. They like to go out there and be loose. And then when they hit 40, now they want to pretty much be that wife. Now she want to wear dashikis. She want to become a Christian. She want to become a Muslim. She want to get involved in Egyptology. Now she's a spiritual woman. Brothers, listen to me. Avoid women that claim that they're spiritual. They're some of the worst because they're dealing with satanic stuff, witchcraft, all sorts of different spells. Avoid women that say that they are spiritual. That does not mean she follow God. That does not mean she follow the Bible. It does not mean she obey the commandments. Spiritual is translated to dealing in various practices in terms of witchcraft, sorcery, paganism, various tarot card culture, all different types of things. That is what it means to be spiritual. She worship idols. She'll have Buddha in one corner of her house, a big cross on her wall, a teardrop cross. Brothers, be mindful. Yes, it's all like a new age type religion of just spirituality. It involves everything that's demonic and satanic. Avoid that type of woman, brother. If you hear any woman say, I'm spiritual or I'm into spirituality, please understand, brothers, that's evil. That's what she's into, bro. And let alone peep the game when you see the tattoos. When you see the tattoos on them, brothers, a lot of times they get tattoos that are involved in the occult, as well as other satanic rituals and other things that they put on their body for protection, their spirit guide, and other different things that they're involved in. It's very, very deep, bro. You have to really dig deep to understand this, but you're not going to be able to do this, brothers, if you don't have standards. See, here on Black Male Advice TV, we provide you with the best commentary and criticism. Notice how I'm speaking nonstop. I don't slow down. I'm constantly speaking. I got your attention. I got your ear. Notice how other male creators speak. They don't speak at all. They waste your time. They're not giving you no information. Who do you think they go to get content inspiration from? They come to my platform. Do you understand me? But what I find that's interesting, and a lot of you guys, you support all those other brothers that really just follow what I teach. Might as well they just come to the class and raise their hand and say, hey, I'm a student. I'm actually learning, Ringo. Appreciate your support. They don't show me no love, but they appreciate my content and they watch it behind the scenes. It's sad, fam. It's sad how men, especially men in these spaces, they'll learn a lot of stuff from me, but they never acknowledge me. Because they don't want to acknowledge that they learn from Ringo. They don't want to acknowledge that they sit in the classroom of Ringo and get game. They don't want to do that. They would just rather go to their platform and act like they just did this themselves. Oh, it was me. I did that by myself. I didn't learn nothing from Ringo. I got my own game. That's the mindset of brothers. They're very prideful. You know what I mean? But let's go.
Ain't no point. Most marriages end because somebody done stepped out the marriage. And then finances.
Notice she said marriages end because somebody stepped out of the marriage, which is most likely the man. She's going to assume it's the man. And notice she said finances. So women are judging you, brothers, based on finances and you not being with no other woman. So there is no incentive, brother, of you marrying a modern woman in today's day if she's going to base the marriage off of how much money you got and if you are messing with some other woman. So, brother, if you mess with another woman while you're married, that woman is going to file for divorce. And if you lose your money, if you lose your job, or if you fall on hard time, the woman that you wifed up that claims she loves you will leave you. I'm giving you brothers the game. These women will marry you and claim for better and for worse, and will leave you as soon as the money grow low. I'm telling you right now.
Get it together before you say I do, okay?
Notice, she's telling you to get it together, but modern women will go out here, have a bunch of kids before they get married and expect you to be a so-called stepdaddy.
Real. You know, I really do understand why a lot of people are like, I'm not excited about getting married. I get it. There's so many people out here making their wives look like goofies.
Now, notice what she said. There are so many people out here making their wives look like goofies, not their husbands. Notice her talking points, making their wives look like goofies. She's against you brothers. Now, why would a man make his wife look goofy if he loved his wife? She's referring to goofy in the terms of you having another woman. Peep the game, brothers.
They're making their husbands just look crazy because they're really married to loose women.
Now they're trying to say with loose women that, oh, now she's trying to flip it and, oh, yeah, you know, these women making their husband look crazy now. Now she's trying to balance it out. Don't pay that no mind, brothers. This is really all about you guys. You guys are the ones she's focused on.
I mean, people are out here just embarrassing their spouse. I get it. Trust me. What I want to know is this, though. This is what I want to know. Why is it that when people think of marriage, the first thing they think of is breaking up?
Now, who's the one who filed for divorce in America? Men or women? Men never hardly file for divorce unless it's something very, very serious. Women file for divorce over 70 to 80% of the time. Why? Because they didn't invest nothing in the relationship. Us brothers, when we wife up a woman, we invest by getting the house, getting the car, getting the bills paid, paying this, paying the taxes, doing all these things, right? We're paying and doing all of these different things. So we invest a whole lot when we get with women. So we're not just going to pack up and leave. But women are quick to leave us because they know they didn't give us nothing. They didn't put nothing into the table. They didn't give us anything. That's why it's so easy for them to file for divorce. They didn't invest nothing. When you truly invest in something, you're not just going to break up and just get away. You're not going to do that because you invested too much.
Like, why is that the thought? Oh, what's the point of getting married and 80% of women divorce? It's like, why is that happening?
Notice what she just said right there, brothers. She just said 80% of women are divorcing. So everything she just said in regards to, oh, women are out here making their spouse or their husband look ashamed, erase what she said because she just focused on who is filing for the divorces. It's women. 80% of women is filing for divorces. You know what that means, bro? That's the majority. That means if you brothers get married to a woman today, there is an 80% chance your woman is going to file for divorce. Do you know that? Listen, brothers, just in case you don't understand the math, if you look at the divorce rate, it should make you know not to get married. Why? If 80% of women are filing for divorce, that means if you walk a modern woman down the aisle right now to say, I do, there is an 80% chance that that woman is going to break up with you. Why would you invest in that relationship at this point? It's a waste of time. And this is why these women get mad with me. They get mad because I speak the truth. They want you guys to wife them up so that you could be with them for a year. And then after that year, they could go talking about they filing for divorce so they could get alimony and they could get this and they could get that. They'll rock with you even though they want to get that divorce, but eventually they're going to leave you, bro. I'm just letting you know.
We not make this a normal thing. Let me know in the comments.
Step one.
Stop saying y'all want a good man when you ain't even attracted to what a really good man offers you, okay?
Step one.
Stop saying y'all want a good man when you ain't even attracted to what a really good man offers you, okay?
Step one.
Stop saying y'all want a good man when you ain't even attracted to what a really good man offers you.
See, these women are out here saying they want a good man, but yet at the same time, they're not really attracted to what a good man can offer them. They're not. These women will get with you. They'll get with a Pookie and Ray Ray who just want to smash and dash. They're not looking to settle down. They're not looking to get what a good man is going to offer them. You know how many women miss out on a good quality man? Do you know how many men out here are on point doing what they got to do? And women will pass those guys up because of the fact that he's a good man. They don't care about nothing. They don't care about anything. You see what I mean? Why? Because they're delusional, bro. Women always hook up with the worst possible man. The worst. Y'all women don't want a good man. That's what they want you to believe. They want women to believe that they don't want a good man, like if they really searching for that. But really, women just want a toxic guy. That's the kind of guy that they really want. It's very, very serious, brothers. Listen, again, when you see those chains around her neck, understand what they mean. You know what I mean? She got that teardrop cross on her neck. Very suspect, brothers. Very suspect. I'm just letting you know. And if you're a brother who follow all of that stuff, you need to research what you're doing, Bram. You need to really research what's going on. It's very important what's going on. Let me see. I normally don't be shouting out these super chats because it takes up a lot of time, but the brother supported with a 50 spot, so I have to shout him out. Vinny Mac, shout out to you, bro, for the support. I'm gonna do it like that. I'm gonna have to change up the rule. When people support heavily, I'm going to read your super chats. And if you're a person who support with less and you get mad at that, then hey, get mad at that. At the end of the day, I cannot read 1,000 super chats all day while flowing. Can't do that. But the brother supported with 50. You know what I'm saying? That means a lot to the platform. So he said, it's because of this platform and this content which got me through many overnight jobs. Hope this helps. Brings back the multi-camera format. Hey, see, that's motivation right there. Appreciate that. You see that right there? You see that right there? Now notice that. Now that's called encouragement right there. You see that? The brother said it's because of this platform and this content which got me through many overnight jobs, which mean overnight job shifts, probably the graveyard shift, whatever the situation is, to get through, right? Then he said, hope this helps bring back the multi camera format. You see that? You see that? Because a lot of people, they watch me do these live streams, you notice I'm off camera. And if I do be on camera, it's a one camera setup. But you who follow the platform, you know I have over 7 or 8. I done lost count how many cameras I have, but I have normally an 8 to 7 camera live stream setup. And I stopped. You know why? Because of the lack of support. Because I put in so much work. Look at all the work I've been doing just now. Look at all this time I've been talking, dropping nothing but jewels. Right? I provide the best content on YouTube. I have the best production setup on YouTube. Now, of course, there's other guys that are multimillionaires that have greater setups. There's one particular guy, I don't have his name, but I'm subscribed to his channel. He have a brilliant, immaculate studio setup. And I don't know, he must have had bought out a warehouse or whatever the case is. He have a mega studio setup. Very, very nice with a beautiful sound system. Very, very inspirational to people like me that are very creative. But I'm speaking within the black sector of YouTube. I have the best setup on YouTube, period. But the thing is to go live in a multi-camera setup every single time, and people ain't clicking the like button. They don't support financially. How do you think the setup got like that? It got like that through the support of the people. That's how it got like that. And the thing is to fire everything up and do that every single time, people got to support those shows, fam. Like seriously, you guys drop bans on women that ain't teaching you guys nothing. All they doing is showing you tits. And you guys are pouring out dollars. I'm like, yo, fam, when people support my shows, I take the support and I invest that back into the business, bro. I don't take that and go out there and waste some damn money in a strip club, tricking on some damn broad. I invest that back into the business. So I'm going to definitely keep that comment as a reminder of encouragement from the brothers. You know what I'm saying? I just took a screenshot of that. So I appreciate you for that 50 spot, fam. That's definitely appreciated. Let's get back to the video. And again, if you're someone who support via Super Chat, Cash App, and you support $5, $3, whatever the case is, please understand that I appreciate your support. But I can't read every single Super Chat, especially at that amount. Don't take that as a disrespect. But it's making me stop. This brother worked hard for his money, and to support with 50 when I'm pretty sure he can use that is worthy of acknowledgement straight up and down. So don't take that as some offense. I'm trying to be as polite as I can because, you know, sometimes people support 99 cents. I'm not saying that's nothing, but the point is to stop every single time I would never get through the stream. It's not often that people support $50, $100. People don't do that at all. You know what I mean? So I'm just trying to acknowledge folks. So if you support like that, I'll acknowledge your comments. Seriously. But just know that I have moderators that are in the platform that anytime you post, they're going to acknowledge you and say thanks for your support. And as well as if you post a super chat, it's really so that the people can see your comment. That's what super chatting is really for. It's so that people can see your comment and you stand out. That's what it's really for. Anyway, let's get back into this. Hope everybody understand where I'm coming from. Again, I appreciate everybody that support the platform. So let's go.
Okay. Having his baby is not going to make him stay with you.
Notice, having his baby is not going to make him stay with you. So now she's talking to women. Why? Because modern women are out here trying to have these babies thinking it's going to keep you brothers. And I need for you brothers to understand that. A lot of women will try to make you have a baby, or you'll get turkey based. They'll take your semen from a condom and literally lace that thing up and use that utensil to impregnate themselves. You got to be very careful out here, guys. I'm very serious. That woman will turn up pregnant and you'll be sitting there shaking your head trying to figure out what happened. I didn't raw dog her. How this happened? Bro, if you've been watching my platform over the years, I was at a particular company working. There was a guy that had sex with one particular woman, and the woman ended up impregnating her and her friend off of the guy's semen, fam. I told that story. Those of you who probably remember that story, if you do remember, put a 1 in the chat if you remember that story. Very, very crazy story, fam, where a guy got 2 women pregnant Not because he smashed them raw dog. No. These women literally took the condom that he took off and saved them joints and impregnated her and her friend. And the guy ended up on child support because of this issue, fam. Dude told me the story. And I'm looking at him like, what? How is that possible? And he said, you see how a lot of guys be out here banging women on rooftops, banging women in apartments, and then you guys take the condom and throw it out the window. Y'all tripping, bro. These women go downstairs, pick up that condom right after you left, and go take that and go to work. You guys better be very careful. You use a condom, you better make sure you flush that condom, and you better make sure there is no evidence around. I'm serious, fam. Make sure there is nothing around. Listen, make sure there is nothing on that woman's leg. If you're not trying to get this woman pregnant, bro, that woman will take that semen right off of her leg and just put that stuff on her vajayjay. And the nature of sperm, that will swim way up inside. Listen, sperm know where to go, bro. And that woman will turn up pregnant. And you'll be sitting there like, I can't believe this happened. What happened? Well, you weren't paying attention. You were out there riding dirty. Number one, you took the risk. She got pregnant. But what women believe is that if they get pregnant, that you're going to stay. Men are never going to stay with you ladies just because you got pregnant. A man have to really have love for you to stay with you after you get pregnant. Oh, yeah. You see that? So don't become that guy that got turkey base, fam. Don't become that guy. Let's go.
If he ain't treating you right now, having a baby ain't gonna just make him magically treat you right.
Right. Having a baby is not gonna make a man treat you right. If he's not already treating you right, he's not gonna treat you right even if you have a baby. But women have always used getting pregnant in hopes that a man is gonna stay. And many women have done that. That's why when you look at modern women, they'll have 2 to possibly 5 or 6 kids by different men. And you're asking yourself like, man, why would you have all these kids by all these different guys and not learn your lesson?
Why do y'all keep thinking that? You can have 5, 6, 7, 8 kids for this man. If he's not the one for you, he's just not the one for you.
Now, I don't understand how could a woman have all those kids by one man and the man is still not there. Now, this woman on the screen, she have 4 kids. I don't know her background. I don't know how many baby daddies she have. If she have 1, I don't know if she's married or not, because she keep talking with this ring on her hand, trying to pose as if she's married. I don't know if she's married. I know a lot of women that walk around with a ring on their finger for a wedding band, and they're not married, but they pose like they're married online. You had women on YouTube that got exposed for claiming they're married, and they're not married. The legal documents do not say husband and wife. You know what I'm saying? They're not married. Now, maybe they might be married based on a contract that the man made or whatever the case is. But in all actuality, with the way this woman is speaking, I doubt that she's married. I don't believe she is. You know what I mean? There's too many red flags. You know what I mean? There's no husband in sight. Nothing's around. She don't talk like one that is married. It just don't feel that way. Maybe possibly was once married, allegedly. Or maybe she is married. I don't know. But who cares? The point is, this is a class, and you brothers are learning the truth. Let's go.
All you're doing is further harming yourself, making life harder for yourself, especially if he actually leaves.
Notice she said making life harder for yourself, but no concern about the child. Making life harder for yourself. See? If a man loves you, he's going to be there for the children, regardless. He's going to be there because he really wanted the children. If a man didn't want the children, he won't be in your life, ladies.
Please stop having children thinking it's going to make your relationship special or last or make him treat you better. It's just simply not true.
It definitely is not true. And I don't know why women are so delusional to think that a man is going to treat them good because they had a baby. If anything, he's going to treat you worse because he didn't want the baby.
Okay? When you decide to have a child, make sure that you truly understand what comes with that, because you're responsible for that child.
Now think about what she's saying here before we continue. The way she's talking, I doubt that she is actually wifed up, because she sounds like someone that has an issue with the baby daddy that had the children with her. It sounds like that. And a lot of times women project their own life on social media.
Mother is fully responsible. You have to make wise decisions when you're having children. Don't just do it thinking it's going to keep you together, because I'm telling you now, it don't work. It never works.
See?
I think this is complete BS. Number one. So I seen a lot of good men, because a good man wouldn't think like this. But anyway, I seen a lot of good men in the comments say, hey, kings, just don't date a woman with kids. That's all you got to do. That's how you wean it out. Okay, first of all, shouldn't even have to say this, but obviously I do. You can be a good woman with kids. I don't even understand how y'all even can say otherwise. If a woman was married and her husband died, she's a good woman to her husband, he died. You mean to tell me she shouldn't have another good man?
See, they're going to always try to use that story. But the real question here we have to ask is this. Did her so-called husband die? How many women you know today that are or was married? How many BWs that was married and their husband died? How many? I want to know. We don't live in that time because modern women are not married. You understand? But she's trying to make it seem like if a woman is good, a man should get with her. A man can get with you, but he's not there to take care of your kids. Right? And see, this is the problem that a lot of women must understand. Just because you claim you're a good woman does not mean you're a good woman. Just because you believe you're a good woman doesn't make you a good woman. You got to be a good woman to a man that require what you bring to the table. What are you bringing this man in terms of being a helpmate? What are you doing to make this man's life better? Because if all you're going to do is just lay up and give him some vagina and have a bunch of kids around that he got to take care of, that's a bad deal. I'm not trying to sign up for that. Forget that. I don't want that. I am not trying to sign up with some woman that got a bunch of kids thinking that I'm going to be some stepdaddy. Now, if you're a good woman and you want to be a concubine and you're a single mom and you want to be a concubine, meaning that you want a man to be in your life and you're going to respect him and cater to him and be submitted, then you can rock out and do that. But don't expect this new man to take care of your kids as though he's some stepdaddy. No, those kids got a father. And those fathers are supposed to have jobs. Those fathers are supposed to be earning money, and they're supposed to be taking care of their kids, not me. And we gonna have standards as men. As men, we're supposed to have standards. We're not supposed to be taking care of another man's kids. Now, I know a lot of you guys in the clouds, you may be with women that have children. Now, hear me out. A lot of you brothers may be good men. At the same time, we don't want other men to have to take care of another man's kids. You might be an exceptional brother that have a liking in a woman and so forth. That's cool. My thoughts and opinions on this issue is very, very vast. And, there's a variety of points I like to make on this type of subject when it comes to single mothers. I believe that if you got with a woman and you want to make her your woman, I always said that if she had one child, you could probably rock with her. But then I changed that and I said, it doesn't matter. Even if she have one child, you shouldn't really deal with her. Because of this, let me explain. Because I know a lot of women, they're going to be in their feelings regardless what I say. But it is what it is. The reason why a lot of guys want to avoid single mothers is because, ladies, when you come to the table, you bring nothing but drama to them. You're not bringing them tranquility. You're not bringing them peace. You're focused on yourself. You're not focused on the man. You're not focused on his peace. You're not focused on what you can do for him. You have a family already that you created with another man. You're not in a position to negotiate a deal. You're supposed to literally get with this brother and say, look, I already done started a family with another guy. I'm not too proud of the fact that we broke up and I messed up my life. But since you're a good quality man, I want to serve you. I want to do the right thing. And I'm not trying to put you in the driver's seat of being no stepdaddy, being responsible for stuff you didn't do. So I'm willing to serve. I'm willing to cater. I'm willing to be submissive to you. I'm willing to do all the things I knew I should have done to my ex. But because we fell out, I learned my lesson and I'm not trying to go there no more. But I do, in fact, need a man in my life. I need protection. I need a man to save me, and thus and so forth. If a woman is not coming to you like that, bro, leave her alone. Leave her alone, man. Listen, as men, we don't got no time to waste. Life is short. Today we're here, tomorrow we're gone. We have no time to play these games, brothers. Do you understand me? It's very serious out here. Modern women, the average woman only bring you vagina. Let's keep it 1,000. Let's keep it a buck. A woman could look pretty, attractive. All she's bringing you is that vagina, and that's it. And then after that, she's not going to be giving you the vagina much if the relationship continue. At first, she's going to be having sex with you all the time. The minute you get serious, that's when the relationship is going to take another turn. She's going to provide less sex, less cooking, down to no cooking, down to her not looking good, not looking attractive, not looking sexy. She would literally look like a man up and down the house every single day, to the point where you just lose attraction. You're like, man, it's nothing there. It's like, what the hell is wrong with these women, fam? They get into relationships and then they let themselves go. And then they expect the man to be like up and down around them. And then they complain that they're lonely and that they're sad and they're this. And I'm like, woman, you don't even do nothing. You don't even stimulate this man. You're out of your mind. This is crazy. But this is how they do you, brothers. So she's going to try to make you seem like, well, guys are out here saying don't date a woman with kids because, you know, whatever reason. And she's going to try to explain that, well, you know, a good woman still deserved to have a man. If her husband died, yeah, she deserved to have a man, but there are rules to the game. You as a woman that's a single mom, you can't come to the table with this independent spirit thinking you're going to control a man's manhood. You already had kids from a different man. So don't expect me to come in just because you cute, just because you have a nice body and a pretty face, and somehow I'm going to come in and be a sucker to you. No, I'm not going to do that, fam. I'm not. Just because you offer me some vagina and give me head and whatnot does not mean I'm going to take care of your kids. No. See, brothers, you have to keep it 1,000 with women because a lot of times they believe that you're just supposed to do that because they gave you some vagina. We're not doing that. And I'm not going to be just with you. I'm going to have other women besides you. You're not the only woman that I'm going to deal with. So get over it. Like, seriously, why am I going to get with you and be monogamous to you when I got all these other options of all these other women out here that are single with no kids, but yet you got kids and you got age on you, and I'm going to be with you and only you for the rest of my life? Get out of here. You got to be tripping. Even if your sex game is good, that does not mean I'm going to be locked down to you. Because I'm not monogamous. No man is monogamous, and I'm not going to walk on eggshells for you. I'm not going to play this emotional game with you. You're going to do what I want, and you're going to obey me. And if you don't want to do that, you can go be single, because I got no time to play these games. Seriously, brothers, you got to make women understand this. As men, we need women that are going to be on our program, not on their program. A lot of you guys are signing up to be on a woman's program. What are you doing? She's supposed to be a helpmate for you. She's supposed to help you. You know what I mean? Not necessarily paying your bills, but a woman's supposed to sustain you. She's supposed to cook for you, provide children for you, clean for you, make things easier for you. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have to be doing all the work, and this woman is just sitting back benefiting from everything I'm doing. No, she got put in her work too. Right? So let's get into this. Let's go.
Because she has kids? I mean, that's just ludicrous.
No, it's not.
You cannot define a good woman based on how many kids she got.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Because here's the thing, ladies. You can have kids and your baby daddy and you are not together. So please stop talking about if he died or if he passed away. All of y'all baby daddies are alive. Do you understand me? They're all alive and you're not with them no more. Why? Because you left them. You left a man that you felt wasn't good and now you want to get a new pick of the litter. It's not going to work like that. And we're not going to sign up to take care of your kids. You're not single and childless. No, you got a family. So those kids must be provided for by the baby daddy, not me. So one of the requirements, brothers, that you must make a single mom understand is that I'm not here to take care of your kids. Okay, I came to your crib. Your kids are there. It is what it is. I'm chilling in the house. All of that is all cool. I'm not saying, okay, as a man, I can't talk to your kids. I'm not saying if your kids is right there, I just ignore them and I'm just focused on you. I mean, what woman would tolerate that? That doesn't make any sense. My point is, I'm not here to buy their school clothes. I'm not here to put them through college. I'm not here to buy them Jordans. I'm not here to do none of that. Do you understand me? Now, if I came to the crib and you're my concubine and you got 2 or 3 kids and I came through and I bought a whole box of pizza, I bought some McDonald's and whatnot, I don't mind buying McDonald's and whatnot for everybody that's in the house. A man could do that. There's nothing wrong with a man doing that. That's not what I'm saying. Like, okay, you're a man. Her kids is there hungry. You just bought a slice of pizza for you and the woman. No, that's not how men move. Men will buy McDonald's. They'll buy some pizza, 2 boxes of pizzas for the whole family there. Ain't nothing wrong with doing that as a man. But I'm not gonna be the sole provider of your kids. I'm not doing that. I'm not. I'm not gonna be sitting here taking your son and this and that to go play basketball. That's not my responsibility. That's his father's responsibility. He got a bond with his father, right? Not with me. Look, if I get with a single mom and she's a concubine, I'm not taking the role of stepdaddy. That's not my role. So don't call me a stepdaddy. Your kids are not supposed to be calling me stepdaddy. Nobody supposed to be calling me any of that. No. They have a father. They got to respect their father, and you got to teach those kids to respect their father. Just because you and your baby daddy don't agree and had a fallout doesn't mean that you raise your kids to disrespect their father. No, they need to have a relationship with their father. And I don't want to get in the way of that relationship with their father. It's disrespectful to a man. Let me tell you something, brothers. Listen to me very carefully. If you want to avoid beef with the baby daddy, understand how this works, fam. Don't get in the way of him and his kids. I'm giving you brothers the game. If you get with a woman and she's a single mom, don't get in the way of that father and his kids. What do I mean? If you know, listen to me carefully, brothers, because I'm going to save you a lot of pain, a lot of fights, a lot of arguments and beef. Don't go trying to be a father figure to his kids without that father's consent. Now listen to what I'm saying. If that father is alive and he's trying his best to do what he got to do for his kids and you trying to outdo him because you got money, don't play yourself, bro. If you know you got bread and you trying to do something for another man's kids, you better go to that man. You better go to him, man to man, and have a conversation with him and be like, bro, you know what I'm saying? I just want to have this little meeting, this little talk in the park, one-on-one. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean no disrespect, but the other day something happened, a phone call, you probably took it the wrong way. I heard you arguing with your baby mama on the phone, and I just want to have this civil conversation with you. Let me tell you something, brothers. I'm speaking prophetically right now to a situation that a few of you brothers are going through right now. So you better take notes. You better take notes. Anytime I go on these little rabbit trails, I'm talking to somebody in the clouds. You got to go to that baby father and do exactly what I'm saying. You got to have that man-to-man talk. If you know you're that guy, because here's the thing, you might be the baby daddy that got an issue with the new man that's with your baby mama. And it's getting a little rocky and you feel disrespected. If you're that guy, pay attention. And if you're the guy that is with the baby mama and you're trying to be that stepdaddy to the child and you're getting in the way of the relationship that man got with his son, you better listen to me too. You both got to sit down at the table as men and you got to have a conversation so there's no disrespect. You have to understand, even if you're the biological father to those kids, if your baby mama is with that new man, you got to respect that she's with a new man. You got to respect that, bro. You were once with her. It is what it is. She's with a new man. But at the same time, y'all got kids. That's where it get a little rocky now. So now that you got kids, you and that woman got to have open dialogue about respect. Y'all got to have respect for one another. So brother, if you step in as that so-called new dude, don't get in the way of that father and his children. If you realize that the baby mama and the father is going through some sort of rocky situation with the kids, You got to fall back. You got to fall back and let that man deal with his kids. Don't get in your emotions thinking, oh, he's being disrespectful to my lady. He not with her no more. You can't be doing that, bro. You can't be doing that. You got to let that man settle his issues with his baby mama concerning his children. These are his children. You are not the father. You are not the biological father. Because if those were your kids, bro, you would be flipping if another man got in the way. It doesn't matter if she got a new man. Those are my kids. So the best advice I could give you is you and that man gonna have a sit down. You're gonna have to talk with that brother face to face. No phone call, coward stuff. Sit down face to face as men. And let's talk about this thing civilly as men. And before you even talk, both of you brothers need to make sure that it's clear we're having a civil conversation about this issue. And you, as a brother that's dealing with his baby mama, you the new dude, you got to make it very clear, bro. I'm not here to disrespect you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know you. But at the end of the day, those are in fact your kids, and I don't want to get in the way. I do not want to get in the way of the fact that you have kids with this woman. I know you're the father. I know you love your kids. So if you felt disrespected by me in any way, I want to apologize straight up, right in your face, man to man. I want to apologize for that. Because look, fam, I'm not here to be the father of your kids. I'm not here for that. But from time to time, being that I'm with your baby mama, I come through. I might do little things. I might buy something here and there. But you know what I'm going to do from now on, bro? If I was going to do anything financially or anything for your kids, I want to make sure that you know that first and foremost. Because here's the thing. I don't want you to feel like I'm trying to be their father. I'm not trying to be a stepdaddy. That's your job, bro. That's how you got to talk with men. Because here's the thing, bro. A man don't like when another man trying to be the father of his kids. That's why being a stepdaddy is disrespectful. Do you understand me? You're the father. You're supposed to play that role, not another man. Imagine a woman trying to be the mother to children and they're not her children. Now, she could do nice things, but don't try to get in the way of another woman when she's the mother. This is why, as adults, we gotta have conversations. So, brother, if you know you got with a single mom and she got kids and the baby daddy and her is always on the phone, because you're gonna have that situation, bro. If you get with a single mom and the baby daddy is alive, chances are you're gonna hear all the arguments. You're gonna hear the drama. You need to get on that phone and you need to have a talk with the baby daddy, bro. Seriously. Stop all this pussyfooting, playing games, thinking you can hide in the shadows. No, you're men. You need to meet up and you need to have a civil talk. Not on the phone. You got to talk as men. We gotta cash this, we gotta release whatever we gotta release and make this thing clear as men so we both understand each other. Because a lot of times when you get into these situations, this is why it's rocky. This is why getting with a single mom is very difficult. Because this is the headache you're gonna deal with. And a lot of guys don't wanna deal with this. You know? We don't wanna deal with a sketchy baby daddy that still might have feelings for you. We don't wanna get involved in a situation where the baby daddy thinking I'm trying to take his son away. Yo, he's talking to his son. His son is like, yeah, I was at the basketball court with Gary today. He was teaching me how to play basketball. And now the father feels some type of way because you took his son to play basketball. This is what's going on. And a lot of these women are allowing these men to beef and fight with one another because they allow this scenario to take place. This is why, as a man, if you know you're with a single mom, it is best, in your best interest, bro, that you have that talk with the baby daddy, man. That way, even if y'all don't really know each other, at the same time, y'all have that understanding. Like, look, I'm here, but I'm not trying to take your place in terms of being that father. I'm not. That's why those type of situations always end. That's why there's always fights. You know how many single moms have the new man and her 2 baby daddies fighting, literally fist fighting over a broad because she don't know how to run her situation. That's why you're not supposed to come in being a so-called stepdaddy in the first place. That's why you're supposed to let a woman know, look, if I'm here for you. I'm not here to be a stepdaddy. I'm not going to disrespect that brother. Picture you get with a new woman. Picture you get with a new woman, bro, because you practice polygyny. And you get with a new sister, and she's like, get out of the way, lady. I'm their new mom. I'm assuming the role of their mom. You know what kind of fight's going to be going on? You don't ever disrespect somebody like that. So if you are a brother and you get with a single mom, always remember that those kids got a father, and you supposed to respect that brother. He is their father. So you tell that woman, look, I'm not here to get in the way of that man being a father to his kids. So if the brother call and he want to see his kids, make sure you let that man see his children. Don't be talking to the brother like, yo, you not seeing the kids, you ain't paying no child support, even if the new brother got money like that. Bro, don't go out there financially supporting for his kids. Don't do that without the man knowing your intentions. Even if you want to provide for those kids, you let the baby daddy know, look, fam, I'm with the woman. I'm not trying to cause no drama between your child and you, but they do have needs, fam. You know what I'm saying? They do have needs. I'm there. I see what's going on. Now, I got it to provide, but I don't want to be doing this. And you feel like, yo, I'm trying to disrespect you, fam. We men right here. We men. If you're not doing it, you can't feel disrespected because I wanted to step to the plate and actually do it. Do you feel me, bro? Because always remember, brothers, there are still men out there that would provide, even though. But you don't want to be making this brother feel disrespected. So once the brother and you have that understanding, it should be cool. Y'all should be able to rock out and there's not no beef. But don't ever get in the way trying to take a father away from his son or take away his daughter. That's like you see this woman with Future's ex with that simp who's doing everything. That's a crazy situation right there. The Russell guy being a simp daddy. See, he's there being responsible for another man's kids. That's crazy. That's crazy. How much time do Future spend with those kids? I don't know the answer to that. Because if he's not spending no time, that's a sad situation. As a man, you're supposed to be a father in your children's lives. They supposed to know they could go to daddy, not another man. Do you understand me? So brothers, if that's for you, if you with a single mom and you and the baby daddy gotten issues, you need to have a meeting with that dude. No phone talking, bro. We men. No phone talking. We got to see each other face to face and we got to squash out whatever the issue is. Because if the brother feel disrespected by you, we got to clear that up. We got to clear it up. The kid come around him, he got new Jordans, fresh. Who bought this for you? Oh, the new guy. Now he feeling like he less of a man. He was trying to scrape the money together to do something for his son, but now his son is looking at you as if though you the guy providing everything, and the son don't even respect his own father because of you. Seriously, fam. Don't get in competition over vagina, bro. That could end bloody, fam. Listen, I don't know who that's for. Don't get in the way of a man trying to be a father to his son, fam, where his son is getting dressed up by you. And when he come around the father, he's dressed up and the boy feel like his father is not a father anymore. The son don't even respect his own father. You know how that would make a man feel? Okay, you're doing better than him financially. I get it. But don't try to outdo the father, fam. That's all I'm saying. Play your position. You the new guy. You clapping them cheeks of that sister. It is what it is. Keep it like that. Know your position. Don't try to compete with the baby daddy. Things can go south. Don't do it. Have mutual respect as men. Know your boundaries and know how to move. If you know you're going to do something for that boy or that daughter, you let the father know. You let the father know because the father was probably getting ready to do something. And here you come. doing something for the child. You know how many situations are like that out here? Where you're literally competing with the new guy? That's a horrible situation. And you paying child support, fam. That's crazy, fam. But let's go. I don't know who that's for, but fam, y'all need to talk about that, man. Y'all really need to talk about it and be civil. Don't be going out there wanting to fight each other. We're men. Let's not go to an early grave over a woman. Let's not do that. Seriously, man. We going to cemeteries and funerals over a woman? Come on, man. But listen, man, we're going to have to start a whole nother video about that, man. We're going to have to do another video about that, but let's continue the stream, man. Let's go.
How many baby daddies she got. That's just insane. Judge her off of her characteristics and the things that she do and say. Do not be immature. You guys get your heart broken at 15 and never love again. Please grow up.
See how they do it? You guys get your hearts broken at 15 and pretty much never recover from that. And you know what's so sad? If I'm correct, this woman have a video on her platform. We're going to do a reaction to that. And I'm going to remember this one here. Because she's mocking you by saying you got your heart broken at 15 or 16 and you didn't grow up after that. Not realizing that most men at 15 and 16 got their heart broken. Severely broken. And that is what turned them into a dog. Women know this. At 15 and 16, you tried your best. All of us been there. We had one particular woman, young lady we were dating, and man, you really loved that sister, man. And you found out she was messing with some other dude and it tore you up. You couldn't believe it. You see what I'm saying? It messed up your whole life. But she's mocking you about that right now. She's saying you need to get yourself together because of that. In other words, dating a single mom, you need to judge her by her character and how she do this and that. But that's exactly what we do. We judge you by your character, and your character is not good. It says a lot, and we don't want to deal with the frustrations. Let's go.
You know, there's a lot of men out here who really, really, really want to be there for you, genuinely. And if that scares you because you've been harmed and hurt by the wrong man, you're not healed yet.
That's exactly where a lot of women are. There's a lot of good men out here that want to do what's going on. They want to do right by the woman. But women are scared of good quality men. You know why? You know why, brothers? Because you actually have standards. That's why. They know that you have standards and they know that you're not going to tolerate no drama.
To take some time to continue to heal, because receiving love and being treated right, it shouldn't be a surprise. It shouldn't be something that you think is just too good to be true. That should be expected.
That's exactly how most women are, brothers. Have you ever got with a sister and you're trying to treat her right? You're trying to love on her. You're trying to talk to her nice. You're trying to do everything great. And the woman is literally looking at you like you're crazy because she don't know how to accept love. She don't know how to receive love. You're giving her compliments. You're trying to hug her. You're trying to make her feel comfortable with you, but she's scared of you because she never been with a quality man. Think about it. This is crazy. You see how this is? This is what's going on, brothers.
And if you're in a situation where you just have to question everything, you just can't believe this guy is just so great, you're not really fully healed.
And that's another thing, brothers. A lot of us are getting with women that are broken, women that are claiming that they need to be healed. Healed from what? Why are so many women broken? Why are so many women dealing with trauma? Why? Why would we even get involved and wife up a woman that got all this trauma and hurt? Do you really think you're going to have a good relationship, brothers? You're not. You're going to be miserable. And that's exactly why a lot of relationships don't go nowhere, because you're getting involved with women with a lot of mental trauma, a lot of drama. They're not in therapy. And even if they're in therapy, they grow worse. It's sad out here.
You're probably not ready for this type of man. And it's unfortunate because they're very rare.
They're very rare. That's exactly true. Good quality men are very rare. And I don't know why she said that the woman is not ready for a man like that. That's the kind of man that can heal her. The problem is she don't want the guy. She would rather go back to her vomit and deal with a toxic man. That's what they want. This is sad.
So before you even start wasting people time, just make sure that you're fully healed.
Modern women are not fully healed, brothers. You get involved in relationships with them, they're broken as soon as you meet them. As soon as you meet a modern woman today, fam, I can guarantee you she's broken as soon as you meet her. As soon as she give you her number, fam, she's already broken, she's already damaged, and she's gonna literally judge you based on her past relationships. And if you fall short in any area, she's gonna be reminded of all the trauma and the drama, and then she's gonna leave you.
Don't take all day being fully healed, but be fully healed. Don't come half broken. Look, hear me out. I would tell you in a heartbeat, do not be with a man who cannot take care of you. I am a firm believer of that, okay? I mean, if you're a man, you are a provider, a protector. You know, you should offer a woman stability, love, and protection.
Notice, they want all of that stuff from us, but don't offer us anything. You see all of that? Do you see all of that stuff that she just said there? Don't it sound wonderful the way she said that? We provide all of that type of stuff, fam, every single day as men. For the woman that we with, we provide that. And we get back very little. We get shortchanged. Have you ever done a job for somebody and they didn't pay you the full price, but you let them go anyway? Because you looked out for them, but you didn't get your money's worth. That's how we are as men. We let women slide when they don't even give us nothing in return. Let's go.
In peace. That is the definition of a great man,
wow.
Period. However, you ladies are taking it really too far for me, okay? You don't date a man just for money, okay? What in the heck? That doesn't even make any type of sense whatsoever. So if a man can only do for you financially in every other way he lacks, what type of life is that? What type of life is that at all?
That's where most women are. They only want a man for money. That's it.
You want to have the things that matter, that feed your soul first. And
they only want those things that matter when they hit 40, 45. Not when they're in their prime, brothers. When women are in their prime, they don't want none of this stuff. You won't hear no woman in their 20s talking like this. It's after they got broken by multiple men.
Foremost, if he happens to have a whole bunch of money, then that's great. But as long as he can provide for you and you're not going without and you are protected and loved and he gives you peace, you seal it. You make sure that you stay with him.
Now notice that she's telling women to stay with him, but the minute you teach these women about biblical polygyny, all of a sudden they get in their feelings talking about they're not into sharing their man, they're not going to do this, they're not going to do that. But you just told the women to seal it and stay with the guy. You just told the women to do that. But if that guy said that he have another woman in whom he loved, for some odd reason, you don't think he's supposed to love that woman. Why? Because you're selfish.
Stop playing games. You know, we don't really talk about this a lot as like mothers and women, but being a mom is not for the weak.
It's not for the weak. And this is why I keep telling brothers, you need to have more than one wife. You need to have concubines. And these women need to have sister wives that can actually help them to do what they need to do around that house when it comes to the kids and much, much more. Let's go.
I mean, being a real mom, okay? 365, very little help. Even if you have a partner, a spouse, a husband, whatever. If you are a real mom, it's just not for the weak.
See? It's not for the weak when you're a real mother, a real mom, a real woman who is taking care of children. Her time is devoted to her children. And sometimes it gets so much that you're so devoted to your children that you forget about your husband. Can I get a witness? How many of you brothers are with women that have children? They get so devoted to their children, they don't even think about you. You're like the last. They feed you last. They'll feed their children first and then feed you last. It gets to the point where she'll literally throw it in your face. But like, look, I'm taking care of these kids. I'm doing this and that. Nobody else ain't helping me. Blah, 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 blah. That's why I don't got no time to do this and that and this and that. Think about it. Most women are so with their kids, they don't even have time to spend with their man. They don't even have time to go nowhere with their man. Imagine that. Women will have kids and then don't have no time. They can't do nothing with their man. Can't go nowhere. Can't even be seen together ever. Why? Because she's dealing with those kids 24 hours a day. This is why polygyny is important. So that woman can have a break. So the other sister wife can watch all the kids while the other woman can go spend time with the husband. Man, I tell you, women are delusional. They don't know where they are. This is why y'all suffering, because y'all have settled for the satanic mindset of monogamy, and it robbed you of a beautiful life. It robbed you of heaven on earth because of your selfishness. This is sad, fam.
I mean, you have to be everything for the children or the child. It's a lot of work. And I just want to like start a petition stating that all moms, you know, we just get paid, I'd say, 5 racks a month.
Now, she want to start a petition where women that are mothers get paid 5 racks a month from who? Let's find out from who.
If you're a full-time mom. And I just need all moms to sign this petition. And, you know, I think the government.
The government. So the government is going to be paying you 5 racks to be a mom. You see this? And remember, these are the independent women that got the bag, they got businesses, their PhDs and everything else. All right.
To make this happen. And this should be allowed to the child, as I say, well off to college. Yeah.
So let me get this straight. So you want the government to pay you 5 stacks a month all the way through the child goes to college. So what's the point of having the so-called baby daddy on child support? You see that? Notice that. They want to get paid to be a mom. Do you see this madness? This is delusion. They want to get paid, something that they're supposed to do. Think about this, brothers. I want you to think, because a lot of you, it just went right over your head. You're missing the point. Modern women want to be paid to be mothers. They think it's a full-time job, not realizing that us men are also doing our part, but we're not getting paid from the federal government. See that? So mothers get paid 5 racks to be mothers, something they're supposed to do. They want the government to pay, which means taxpayers got to pay for this. But yet, as a father, I don't hear her saying not one word on how fathers need to get paid 5 racks for being a father. See that? It's all about them. It's all about them getting paid. They see having children as a business to get paid. This is sad.
Because this shit is just never ending, and I have 4.
You heard that. She got 4. 4 kids, fam. 4. And she said it's never ending. What's never ending? The work. The work. She have to work. Being a mom is work. But guess what? You didn't have to do all that work by yourself. You could have had 2 sister wives that are helping you around the house, helping you with the kids, keeping them active, taking them to the park while you got time to rest. Modern women are working 24 hours a day, working and working and working and working and working and working by themselves all day long. They're tired. Tired. They don't got no help. And she knows that because she got 4 kids. See? So she don't got no time to do nothing. She don't even got time to be outside. Her time is with those kids. That's her time. You hear the kids in the background too. And it's a headache for them. But that's what they chose.
Let me tell you something. I don't care what he told you.
Uh-oh.
Okay? I don't care what he said to you. Okay? You are not the problem. No, you're not.
Wow. She said, we as brothers, we are the problem, not the woman.
What?
Do you see the delusion, brothers? Do you see the madness? She's putting the battery in women back by telling them, you are not the problem. So if women are not the problem, that means that we're the problem, brothers. Listen.
No, you're not. You're not the problem.
Wow.
You're not it's not your fault. Okay?
What?
It's not your fault. I don't care what he says. It's not your motherfucking fault. You want to know why? Because when you're gone, if you have the strength to actually leave, he gonna go through the same shit.
She sound bitter at this point. There's no way this woman is married. There is no possible way that this woman is married. Sounds to me like maybe she got married and she's separated but she still walks around with the wedding ring because she's still married. You get what I mean? If that makes any sense, like she's legally married, but separated. That's what I hear. She's still married legally, but separated from the baby daddy, or the husband, I should say, respectfully. So she's basically telling women, you are not the problem. It's the man that's the problem. And guess what? If he don't get himself together, is what she's saying, he's going to be dealing with the drama with another woman. That does not sound like a woman that's in a happy home.
Same shit, different bitch.
Wow.
I don't care.
Wow.
Quote me on this.
Uh-oh.
He will go through the same shit, just a different fucking woman.
Now, does that sound like a woman that's wifed up, happy at home, great husband? No. That sounds like a woman that's going through hell and hot waters, and she's upset. And she said the man is going to go through the same thing, meaning the same BS that she's giving him and why he's not there. He's going to go through the same frustration with another woman. You see that? Hope you brothers are paying attention in class, fam.
So you know what? When someone says, oh, it's you. Oh, if you did this better. Oh, if you just changed this up, I wouldn't do this. I'm going to be me. And if you don't like me, I'm going to find me someone who will love me. I don't have to say.
Wow. Do you see how they will find somebody else? Do you see, brothers, how modern women will go and find another man? And you want to be Mr. Faithful under monogamy? Keep that up.
Here and just be with you. Just to say I got somebody, or just because I felt like I invested my time in you. Fuck that.
Wow. That's all you got, brothers. That's all we have right there. I hope you guys are learning. This is The Delusion of Modern Women Explained, episode 4. That's right. We took you on a whole history lesson to teach you what's going on. And also, let me say this. For everybody that is in the stream, the only people that I would shout out during the live in terms of people that support via Super Chat will be people who support with Super Chats in the upwards of 50 and up. Those are the people that I would shout out during the stream and read their comments, because I can't read everybody's comments. That is supporting with $2, $5, $10. I'm not going to stop every single time somebody do that. I appreciate your support. Understand that. But now here's the kicker. It would be better if you just supported via Cash App. Because if you support via Cash App, I will definitely shout you out. That's what I do all the time. I don't know if y'all noticed that. But I always shout everybody out when they support via Cash App, because it's easier to do that. Because after the show is done, after I tally up everyone who supported, I can now shout them all out by name via Cash App. So shout out to Timothy for the 5, Timothy D for the 5, Michael I for the 20, and Steve F for the 20. Appreciate your support. So I don't want you to feel like I'm not shouting you out or whatever the case is. I just can't do that during a live stream. You're taking away from my work. I'm working right now. A lot of times people be in the chat. They be like, yo, what up, Ringo? And I'm like, okay, I see you. I appreciate you saying what's up, whatever. I might shout out everybody in the chat, but I'm not going to be shouting out name for name for name. We do that every day. It's a waste of time. Why am I doing that every day? You know me. You know what I do. We're working right now. So during a live stream, I'm multitasking with various different things that I'm doing. So I want to make you all understand that when you super chat primarily, YouTube's taking 30%. Do you understand that? 30% of what you super chat. So I'm not getting what you gave. So if you super chat $1, YouTube took 30% from $1. I mean, you could have just Cash App that. Do you understand my point? I need to make this clear, because I need for people to understand. Like, you'll help more if you just Cash Apped. Seriously. Especially if you support with larger support. $50, Cash App. Because you just gave YouTube 30% of that. I need for you to understand that. So if you support with $100, you just gave YouTube 30%. And then Uncle Sam got to come in and take out taxes. So really, think about just threw your money away. You didn't really give me the money. You gave it to other people, and I'm the one giving you the content. So to anybody that's supporting the streams, your best option would be to Cash App me. You understand? Now, if you want to support via Super Chat, cool. But just know you didn't give me all of that. You gave YouTube that. I don't even know why they have it like that, where they take out so much money. It's like highway robbery, to say the least. I'm the one providing the content at the end of the day. There's other ways for people to support. That's why I keep telling people, hit the Cash App. That's the best way. Cash App, PayPal. Now, with PayPal, it's a little tricky. Because with PayPal, I don't get no notifications on my phone. So people who support via PayPal, I would know if I check my PayPal. So if you support it via PayPal, please understand I appreciate your support. But I can't shout everybody out that is supporting via PayPal because I don't get the notification. So I don't even know if you did, because I don't log into the PayPal every single day. I don't do that. You know what I mean? So the best way to support the streams is via Cash Apps. And, if Cash App is not available, then you got to use Super Chat. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to KW Don 7. If it's not available, then, hey, you're going to have to use, Super Chat or PayPal. That's like the best option. But, hey, it is what it is, man. But just know that you want your support to come to me. You don't want it to go to a third party or a middleman. That's why Cash App is always the best, or just use PayPal. I'm pretty sure PayPal is in Canada, right? Use PayPal. The moderators, they always provide. Tracy is there. She provided links. You got PayPal option. You have Patreon. If there's some sort of other app by which people can support that I may not be aware of, maybe y'all need to let me know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if there's other things. I'm pretty sure there's other ways. Send it to my Instagram if there's other ways that people can support that would make it more convenient and safe for you to support. But just know that when you support via Super Chat, YouTube takes 30% or more from that. Now think about that. So if you support with a 50 spot, I didn't get 50. I didn't get nothing. You know what I'm saying? Seriously. So that's why it's best to just use the Cash App. That way I got your support. See, everybody that supported via Cash App, I got that support. That went directly to me. Direct. No middleman, no ground broken, none of that stuff. That's the best way. Somebody said Venmo, but that's the thing. It's all about, do those options work for other people in other parts of the world? Like, is that a good option for people in Canada? I don't know. If you're those type of people who live in Canada, you have to contact me on Instagram. I cannot be doing this through a live stream because I'm not going to remember. So everything that everybody's writing down, I'm not going to remember none of that stuff. Do you understand me? I'm not going to remember. You got to send messages. Send me a message. These are the different options. This works best for people that are in Canada. This works best for people that are overseas. You got to give me the information that is needed. Then once I get it, I can go put it into place. And now we can implement other forms of payments where people can support. I don't know why this YouTube thing keep doing this. They keep playing games, making no data, and then my voice keep cutting and clipping. I hate when they do that type of stuff, fam. It's like they be sitting at a round table pressing buttons when people are alive. I don't get it. I don't know why that happens, man. Seriously, when I got a great connection. You know what I'm saying? I got the fastest internet in the world, man. And yet I'm dealing with this type of nonsense. I don't understand this. But yeah, just know that when you post a Super Chat, it's designed to make your comment stand out. That's what the point of Super Chats is for. You're posting so your comments stand out from the crowd. The more you give, the more your comments stand out. It wasn't really meant to post and then everybody's reading your comment. You know what I'm saying? I used to have that problem where I used to think that people were ignoring people's Super Chats. I even talked about that with Kevin Samuels, but then I started to realize that the guy is getting thousands of Super Chats every time he go live. There's no way he could, there's no way he could read everybody's comment. That's crazy. He'll never get through a show. So understand that when you post Super Chats, if it's $50 or more, I'll read it. But I'm not going to read every single Super Chat that's below 50. I'm not going to do that because I'm doing a stream. I can't stop for every single body. So I don't want nobody to be offended. Like, oh, why don't you read mine? No, I'm not going to read it because it's taking me away from the energy of the stream. Yeah, but you reading the $50 ones. What about that? Because I just said that's what I'm going to do. I can't just let somebody just support via 50 and 100 and they weren't even acknowledged. No, you got to acknowledge those folks. That's a part of the business, right? If you want me to acknowledge your name, do that via Cash App. I don't care if you support it with $1. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to shout you out via Cash App because I could do that at the end of the stream, which is more appropriate. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's more appropriate to shout out people at the end of the show because we're viewing a live stream. A lot of times viewers don't even want to sit there and they don't even want to hear you read somebody's super chat. They didn't come there for that. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, they come to watch the show. So we could do all the shout outs and everything at the end. It would be great if YouTube actually implemented a way where you could press a button and all of the super chats and everything that everybody supported is in like one big list that can be opened in another window. And all you see is your super chats. And you can literally look at all those people while they're live and acknowledge them at the end of the show. And I would do that. But they don't offer that. The chat box is scrolling. I can't keep reading that thing all day. It's not going to work. So, yeah, anybody have any other payment options? Just send it to my DMs on Instagram and I'll check it out and see if it works for other people. And maybe we'll get support that way. But I try to keep everything limited so that I can be notified because I can't keep checking all these different apps to see who supported and then people getting mad because I didn't acknowledge them. I need to make something very publicly clear. If you support my platform in any way financially, please understand that I appreciate your support. Don't get in your feelings if I didn't acknowledge you. That's not what it's supposed to be about. I mean, when you give and you donate and you support and you contribute to the work that I'm doing here, it has to be coming from your heart. It has to be something that you wanted to do because you wanted to do it, right? If you appreciate all the wisdom, the words, the knowledge, and all the breakdowns that I'm doing, when you support, do it because you want to do it. It's not because you want it to be acknowledged or because you wanted your channel to be acknowledged or you wanted your name to be put out there. I mean, if that's the case, come to me like a man and be like, hey, yo, brother, behind the scenes, there's a possibility, you know what I'm saying? You can help me on my channel, probably give me a shout out or something like that. And we could talk about that behind the scenes. But that doesn't mean that I'm going to do that just because I just said that. Because number one, you have to be a channel that's actually doing work. Nobody ain't going to go to your channel just because I said go. If you ain't providing no content, that's not how business work. You got to be out here putting in work. When I start my classes on YouTube success and how to grow on YouTube and be successful as a content creator, it's going to be a very, very serious classroom because I'm going to give you real understanding. So don't waste all your money on all these scams all over YouTube on how to live stream, come to me and I'll have this class behind the scene and it's going to cost you X and Y, how much money? No. Just come to my channel when I do those classes and you can get all that information because all the information that everybody's giving you is already on YouTube. They just repackage it. What I'm going to give you is what I know works for me. You understand? Along with information that other people may have shared. See, I'm telling you that. So how could I come out and say, hey guys, I'm going to teach you how to live stream. It's going to cost you $500 to join my course. Why am I doing that to you? And then when you go follow my course and it don't work for you, now you're pissed off that you bought my course. You see what I'm saying? They're not telling you nothing that they got themselves. They're telling you what is all over YouTube. It's all over YouTube. Everything is already done free. You see, all I can do is give you my own experience, which has value. So I hope all of that helps. And shout out to Bill S for the 25 on the Cash App. Appreciate your support. I'm not sure if I shouted you out. I'm not sure if I did or not. Did I shout him out? I'm not sure if I did or maybe it came out. And I know people be writing little comments in the super chat and the Cash Apps. I don't really be reading those things. But the brother said, much appreciate your work. I guess for appreciating your work. I don't normally read the notes. I mean, I read them to myself, obviously, because they're sent to me, but I don't normally read them out to everybody over the air because, again, that'll take away a lot of my time. So, yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed the show. It is what it is. Maybe back on later on for another one, or I might post some premiere videos. But we're going to continue on with our series. And hopefully everybody will learn what they need to learn, do what they need to do. So make sure y'all take care out there. Get the likes up on the video. Get the likes to 500. I know a lot of you in here, you ain't clicked that like button yet because you figure, oh, you already got 400 and something likes. Get the likes to 500, fam. We should have 1,000 likes every time I go live, man. Every time I go live, I should have 1,000 likes every time with the information that I'm giving folks, fam. So y'all take care. Black Male Advice TV. We out, fam. Peace.
If you like our content, consider supporting via Cash App at $Ringo TV Raw. Become a patron on patreon.com for exclusive video content not shown on YouTube. You could also support through PayPal at paypal.me/RingoTVRaw. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell to be notified of new content. Follow me on Instagram at RingoTVRaw.
This is Black Male Advice TV, the only channel on YouTube bringing you the truth 100% raw and uncut. I'm out. Peace.